Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to Season 7 of the Ohio Bobcats Dynasty here on College Football 25. We are the number 3rd ranked team in the nation, your Ohio Bobcats, and we are entering a new era, the post-Dougie Sims era of Ohio Bobcats football. And I'm a little bit scared because Doug Sims was probably one of the best recruits I've ever had in a dynasty before. And he's no longer here. He's gone off to whatever he's doing. Maybe it's an NFL gig. Maybe he's selling cars. I have absolutely no idea what Dougie Sims is doing, but he's always going to be a World of Juice channel legend, and he's always going to have a spot here in Ohio Bobcat Dynasty. We move on, though, to a new era of Dynasty here in Ohio. I'm excited. Can we win a national championship? I sure as heck hope so. Let's get into it. Let's refresh ourselves with what the roster looks like and what recruiting is looking like, and then let's simulate, or let's start playing the moments for each game and basically win a national championship. So if you go and enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's do this thing. Okay, so here we are, week 1, 2030. As mentioned, we are the number 3 team in the nation. If we go quickly to our coach contracts, we can go over what's happened the past couple of years. So we started in 2024 during live stream Dynasty. We went 4-8, then 6-7, then 10-3, and made a bowl game. Then we made 9-4, another bowl game, and then we 12-2, won the MAC, and I think made the playoffs and lost in round 1, probably. Then last year was a 10-win season, but no conference title because we went to the Big Ten this last year, and we went 10-3 and had a pretty solid season. So that's kind of where we've been at in terms of the dynasty over the past couple of seasons. Not a lot of playoff success, and well, none to be exact, but we do have some bowl game wins. We do have a conference title under our belt. This is what the roster will look like headed into year number 7. As mentioned, no more Doug Sims at quarterback. It's probably going to be Alfred Shockey, the senior. He did come in and play a couple of snaps while Doug Sims got hurt for a game. So I'm okay with Alfred Shockey coming in and playing. He has decent speed, 91 speed, 90 excel. He's a very all-around really good player. His deep accuracy is the only thing that worries me, but his medium and his short are unbelievably good. It's just his deep accuracy is really, really bad. His throw on the run and his throw under pressure are very good. He's the obvious choice at starting quarterback. His deep accuracy is the only thing that worries me because I do like to throw the deep ball. So I'm a little bit concerned with that. We also have Artie Ham, who's a senior. They're about the same person, really. They're very, very similar. But then we have a couple of youngsters in Kelsheem Ware. Doesn't have a lot of speed, but he has a good arm. All of the quarterbacks that we've recruited have good arms. So that's nice to see. But nobody that's like waiting in the wings has amazing accuracies. They're all very good and they're going to get better. So maybe one of these guys in a couple of seasons is the future at quarterback. Who knows? But right now it's going to be the senior Alfred Shockey. Devin Crispin was a freak last year. He's going to come back and be a freak again this year. And Alonzo Clausen, the 99 speed running back with 90 excel, he's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. He also has gold balanced, which is pretty cool. So I'm excited for these two guys to be our 1-2 punch. At wide receiver, no more Ben Linderbaum. I'm excited to have Alpha Higgins, be the number 1 guy, but Linderbaum's going to be a sore miss now that he's gone. He's graduated. He was one of our first guys that we brought in here. He was amazing. He was a stud. Absolute stud. But we have Hugh O'Dwyer, who's got 99 speed, 97 excel, 87 agility, 91 catching. He's a freak. He's got the second best catching on the team other than Victor Pakulek. So we have a great wide receiver room in terms of speed. I'm excited to see how these guys develop. And I'm not really worried about receiver. Although we do have a very old receiver room, so we're probably going to have to recruit some fast receivers this year. At tight end, we've got Jeremy Johns, who's becoming one of my favorite targets. Richard Elam is going to be a great player for us. We also turned Casey Berg into a tight end, so he's probably going to get a little bit of run because he got 93 speed, 93 excel at the tight end position, which is awesome. And then we've got the offensive line. We've recruited very well at tackle. Very, very well at tackle. And center is amazing. We can turn one of these guys into a guard if we need to, but we're pretty good at guard as well. But we've recruited very, very well at tackle, and I'm excited to see those guys develop. At defensive end, we have a lot, both left and right, mostly right, but we have a lot of defensive ends, and a lot of them are freshmen that have a lot of good potential. So we'll see how they develop. We got to get through the veterans first, the upperclassmen. D tackle we're looking good at. Outside linebacker I like, especially with Jamar Witherspoon and D'Angelo Talbot, both pretty fast at outside linebacker. Deion Sands, we kept him from transferring in the offseason, so he's going to come back for his senior year. He's such a freak. I mean, 97 speed, 99 excel at middle linebacker is crazy. And then Devontae Hester's not that bad either. He's another freak. So we're pretty good at middle linebacker. We just need a little bit more depth probably. And then at right outside linebacker, we've got a freshman starting. That tells you how good we are at outside linebacker, how good Enrique Valles is going to be. Corner, a little thin and a little old. We need to get a little bit more speed at corner. So corner, middle linebacker, and probably wide receiver are going to be like the three big needs for us this season in recruiting. Free safety's good. We've got Addison McLeod, who's a great player. We've got a couple younger guys waiting in the wings. And then we've got strong safety with Rico Da Silva. Kicker, we're good with Theo Lamb, but he's a senior, so we got this guy, LaJarvis Fehoko. And then punter, we've got a sophomore in Denzel Bigham. So that is what the roster looks like. Let's take a look at recruiting before we jump into these games. So this is what recruiting is what I've set up for. We only have 700 hours, so it's a little bit difficult to try and go after all of these 5 stars. But as you can see, I've gone after a lot of 5 stars. I only have 20 guys on the board, but I'm hoping that we can get into the battle for all of these guys because there's a quarterback here, Caleb Lyle, with 92 throw power, 92 excel, platinum extender, good accuracies, good throw on the run, good break sack. His speed's 86, which is fine, but I definitely want another quarterback on the board, a 92 speed receiver with 94 excel, 5'10", Richard Penn. Yeah, we've got some good. I'm already going after Juan Tungs, who's got 90 speed at middle linebacker with 74 zone coverage. I like that a lot. I'm liking what we're going with. We got Lionel Droge, 6'3" corner with 94 speeds, crazy. We also got a 94 speed Amani Neiman. Yeah, we're going after some absolute freaks. Some absolute demons, some studs. We're going after all of them. Are we going to be able to get all of them? That's to be determined. But it's time to jump in and play the moments for this season. We're going on the road to Boise State. Oh, I didn't even show you the schedule. We should probably take a look at the schedule before we jump into the first game. So let's take a look at the schedule for this season. We've got Boise on the road. We've got the number one team in the nation, or at least they're the number one team when I scouted them. I don't know what they're going to be when we play them. Probably number one. But that's going to be a tough one. At least it's at home. Then we've got our 2 rivalry games. Had to include those, even though we're far superior than both of these teams. Had to include them. And then we've got Florida in the swamp, which is going to be real tough. SMU, Texas, Liberty, Washington, Washington State, Washington, Rutgers, and UConn. It seems like they only scheduled me 2 Big Ten games this season, which I don't know if that's going to be okay to get in the conference, like get into the conference championship. I don't know why it didn't schedule more games than that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out what happens. I'm not 100% sure why it didn't schedule more Big Ten games, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Boise State on the road. What kind of uniform should they? They're not wearing the blue, especially on the blue field. That's going to be killer for me. I'm not going to be able to see them. So they're going to wear probably the orange is what I'm going to end up going with. Although I do like the black with the white jersey. The blue, they can't wear anything. Nothing blue. Nothing blue for this Boise team on the blue field. I'm never going to be able to see them. I already struggle enough with my reads. I can't have a team where I can't see the players. They got a lot of jersey options though. A lot of different jersey options, but I think I'm just going to give them the orange. Yeah, might as well just give them the orange. That means that I can at least see them on the field. And we have a good amount of jersey options, nothing too crazy. But we have the paw helmet, which I like. The black I like a lot. There's the green paw helmet. I do like that one a lot. And then we've got the ways. We got a couple different combinations, but we'll go with just the normal away uniforms for here. And we've got game one, play the moments. Let's start the season hot. Okay, starting the game against Boise. And we are driving. We got a red zone alert, 17-yard line. We're the number 3 team in the country. We got to actually play like it, but it's on the road. New starting quarterback, even though he is a senior. New starting quarterback. We'll see how he plays. I'm going to hit O'Dwyer. Ooh, I needed that to be in stride there. If that's in stride, we probably have a touchdown because O'Dwyer probably runs away from him. But that's okay. Crowd is loud. Oh, I panicked here. That's a bad throw. Yeah, I panicked on that one. I tried to scramble. They contained it. Wasn't going to be there. We'll see what we can do on this one. Oh, that's wide open. It is! And it's Alpha Higgins with the first touchdown of season 7. That's a good start. Ooh, it looks like something's happening here. We got a red zone alert again, 7-0. So nothing actually did happen. It felt like something was going to happen there. We can kind of rely on the accuracies. Oh, never mind. I was going to say we can kind of rely on the accuracies of our quarterback, Alfred Shockey, because that's what he does best, but not on that throw. I don't know if I pulled that too much to the side. Maybe that was my issue. I'm not 100% sure why that didn't. Oh, that's a bad throw. Yep, that's a pick. That one's not Shockey's fault. That one's my fault. I should never even have put that ball in that area. But the defense is killing right now. We have another opportunity with the ball. Boise has done nothing the first half. At least I can actually see these guys, although it doesn't matter when I get sacked like that. Okay, so I had a good first drive, and now I'm not doing anything. I had a good first drive, and now I'm absolutely selling the business. Can we get some stuff to work here? Ooh. I need the offensive line to hold for a couple more seconds. Those verticals take a little bit of time to separate. I need a little bit of time from the offense. And it looks like they're not going to give me any time. I almost ran into a sack right there and a safety. Wow, I am not playing very well. Did they hear that? They did hear that. Okay, so the stadium pulse is not super loud, even though it's shaking the screen. On the run, can I get it to Dwyer? It does, and he's got the acceleration. Oh, that ball was not great. Throwing on the run. I didn't think he was going to be open that much, so I just scrambled and was hoping that somebody would get open. Oh, Dwyer does because he just got natural electric speed. Defense finally allows 3 points, but we are killing this Boise State offense. They cannot move the football against us. They finally got 3 points in the third quarter. I think it's time to get Devin Crispin involved. There he is. Devin Crispin on a 3rd and 6 gets a first down run. That's huge. We also have a chance to put another touchdown. If we put another touchdown on the board, that's got to be ball game, right? You would think, at least. Although it's a 3rd and 7. We ran on a 3rd and 6 and it worked. Does a 3rd and 7 work the same? It does! Devin Crispin! He's goated. He's becoming one of the better Bobcats in this dynasty, and he's only a sophomore. We got another year of him. Or, actually, I don't think we do. Well, we probably do. He's a sophomore redshirt, though, I think. So technically, he's been on campus for 3 seasons. 2nd and goal from the 6. Can we punch this in? Good blocks. Crispin is in, and that's, you got to think that's ball game, right? 21-3, late 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They got a touchdown. And it's a big field goal. I'm not kicking a field goal. You kidding me? Oh, actually, I don't have to because it's end of the game anyway. The clock was running. Still huge. Big first game of the season victory. We absolutely needed that because I think last year we didn't start out very hot. So that keeps our rank at number 3. And a big win against Boise. I know Boise's not what they had been in the past, but they're still a name brand team. They're still solid. But now we got to focus on recruiting because we're going after some 5 stars. We lose our program tradition. Not sure why that went down. We actually went up to number 2. Virginia Tech went down to number 12. They lost their first game of the season. So they were the number 1 team in the nation when we scheduled them. They're now number 12. That's a little upset. Wow. Larry Huang might be going to Oregon. Although he's only in his top 8. He's probably not going to commit just yet, I wouldn't think. We still have 0 hours. I can adjust some of these if we need to schedule visits. But nobody's scheduled any visits just yet, so I think I'm going to hold off until some of these big five stars get down into their top five, and then we can start rearranging our points and start scheduling some visits because we have some home games that are going to be important. Game of the week, first home game of the season. I thought it was going to be a huge top five matchup. It's now a top 15 matchup against number 12 Virginia Tech. We could really ruin their season if they lose two in a row. That is a weird uniform. I don't remember them. That looks like Oklahoma State. I don't remember them wearing that. 2023 home. I remember them wearing those. What should they wear? I guess they're just current aways are fine. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. They don't need to go any crazy. And we'll just wear the normal green and we will try and get a W, stay undefeated 2-0 on the season. Here we go against Virginia Tech. If the defense is going to be the reason why we win football games this year, I'm all here for that. We've only allowed 2 field goals. There's a touchdown. Okay, we're down 12-0 in the second quarter against Virginia Tech. We do need to actually put some offense on the board here. 1st and 10. Maybe the defense just had a good start against Boise and that's it. Oh, Dwyer seems to be getting open a lot. We might have to make him a number 1 option, like a number 1 target, because it seems like he might be an absolute freak, which we kind of knew going in. If he wins and the safety doesn't help, which the safety does help, so we'll just go away from that. There's Orenberger. But I want to keep an eye on him, because if that safety doesn't help all the time, he could be an electric downfield throw. They brought a guy off the edge that didn't get blocked, unfortunately. So we had to bail out of that option. That was going to be open, too. Oh, I didn't see that. Interception. My bad. I thought he had separation. Oh, it's a pick 6, too. Wow, pick 6. That's tough. I didn't see him there. I just didn't see him. I thought there was more space. That one's on me. That one is on me. Did not see him. There's one single high safety. He's hiding in the logo a little bit. Oh, what the heck? This is not what I called. I called 4 verticals. I don't know why it's a design quarterback run. That was weird. Whatever. I mean, it worked. It got us a first down, so I'll take it, but I think Dwyer won again. The ball wasn't good from Shockey, which is the problem that we have with Shockey. His accuracy is not great. His throw power is okay, but the strength or the accuracy is not there down the field. We're going down the field again. That one's not deep enough. Dropped. I'm going to need a quarterback that has an absolute cannon. That's just what I need. We have too many speed demon receivers to not have a quarterback that has a cannon. That's going to be undercut and intercepted. Whew. Man. Is Alfred Shockey the guy is the question. We're not really getting any moments. 1st and goal from the 5. 26. We're down 20 points to Virginia Tech at home. Maybe the Boise State game was a fluke. That's kind of what it seems like right now. We might not be as good as I think we are, and we're not getting moments, really. Oh, come on, Crispin. You were at the 1-yard line. You couldn't get in? That's a joke. Oh, my God. That time's not his fault. He got absolutely destroyed because the dude shed the block instantly. That's usually what happens. 4th and goal from the 3. I mean, we have to score this. And it's not it's not a score, it's an interception. How did we go from that to what happened? We got a safety, actually. It's 26-8. Okay. Man, I am not playing my best in this game. It's because I don't have my crutch. I don't have Doug Sims. 4 interceptions for Alfred Shockey today. 2 of them have been my fault, and 2 of them have been in simulation. Is Alfred Shockey the guy long term? I'm not sure anymore. That's a really good run. I'm not sure if he is going to be the guy long term. Oh, off of Higgins, please. That's not fair. How did he make a play on that? There's no way he should have had the speed to be able to catch up to that route. That's crazy. All right, this is the play that I threw the pick on in the end in the goal line. 3rd and 6. That's a catch. That's 4th and 1. We're gonna go for it and hope that nobody gets a block shed instantly and allows Devin Crispin to run through for the first down. Devin Crispin holding call. Fourth and what is it going to be? 4th and 11 now? You cannot have a holding right there, man. That's tough. Earl with the hold. You cannot, on a 4th and 1, you simply cannot have a hold there. That's just something that cannot happen. I think that's open. Yes, it is. It's wide open, actually, off a Higgins touchdown. I wasn't even sure who was covering him. I guess nobody. A big onside kick. Am I going to be able to get this? I'm not great at onside kicks. I'm going to go low. No, high kick. High kick. No, low kick. Low kick. Low kick. I'm not good at this, but I'm going to try my best. There it is. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. It's touched. Picked up by Virginia Tech. It got touched. Big third down, make the stop. We have the football. 16 seconds, no timeouts. I don't think we can win with a score. So we're going to lose to Virginia Tech. Second game of the season's crazy. And I even threw a pick there. I don't know if Alfred Shockey's the guy. That ball was not great anyway, but okay, so we start the season 1-1. And Alfred Shockey looked horrible in the game. I mean, they scored 20 points in the second quarter. There's not really much else we could do. All right, bad loss. Real bad loss. At least it's not a conference loss, but it's still a really, really bad loss for the number 2 team in the nation. Are we ever going to have a perfect season? We got locked out of a couple of 5 stars, but we're still in the running for a few of them, even with the loss. So now we take on Marshall. We moved to number 11 in the nation. We still don't have any points available, but now we might. Yeah, so now we need to start switching our points to visits because now we're in play for a few guys. So let's take our points off of guys that we don't necessarily need to have these points on. Like Jared Hewitt, 10 points isn't really doing anything for him. So we'll take it off for now. Let's see. Who else can I free up points on? I think I can free up a little bit of points on the quarterback, Caleb Lyle. If we take away that, just put 40 on him for now. And then Nick De La Rosa. We'll do the same for him. Switch that to 25. Okay, so we can now offer a visit to one of these guys, probably Brian Tangelo. We need to get him on campus in week number 8. We don't really know exactly what he's going to like, but I'm going to hope that it's conference prestige. So we're going to bank on that, get him on campus week 8. And then we can probably we need to get Juan Tungs on campus, so we need to free up 20 more hours. Where can we take 20 hours? Maybe from Nick Mangum. We can take 20 hours off of him. Okay, that should be good. So we need to get Juan Tungs on campus. And we also need to add more hours to him, too. He gets a complimentary visit there. The 2 things that he likes are not something that we're that good at. What's his deal breaker? Brand exposure? We don't have a very good brand exposure. I'm going to expect playing time for him. I'm going to guess it. Hopefully that's good. We need to put more than just 25 on him, though. So who can we take off of? Mangum, we already took off of Mangum. Jimmy Dial, we're doing pretty good. We can probably take the send the house off of him. Although, is he good? How good is he? 95 throw power is pretty awesome, but we will put 40 on him. And then we'll go after you. And we will swap the 25 for a full 55. Okay, there we go. So we've scheduled 3 visits, I think. Or no, just 2 visits. We've scheduled 2 visits, which is Juan Tungs and Brian Tangelo. Both guys coming week 8 against Texas. Hopefully we're still in the battle for a few of those guys. I have no idea, but it's time for week 3 against Marshall. This one shouldn't be a contest, really. I mean, just in the grand scheme, we are miles ahead of Marshall. The only reason they're on the schedule is because they're a rival. So we should absolutely murder them. All right, at home against Marshall, We got to stomp them. That's basically what it is. I'm going to give Alfred Shockey another chance. I don't know if he's the guy for us long term this season, but I'm going to give him another opportunity to impress me. We're only up by a touchdown against Marshall, 21-7, 21-10 now. Into the fourth quarter, we have a 3rd and 7 opportunity. Got to advance the football here. Off of Higgins one-on-one in press. It is a star corner, but he should just be able to beat him down the field. He didn't, and that's going to be incomplete. 4th and 7. My first read didn't win, so I didn't really know where to go from there. 28-10. This is exactly what we needed. We needed a big blowout, not for like recruits or anything, just for self-confidence of this team. I'm going to send O'Dwyer down the field. He didn't win, but Alpha Higgins does. And Alpha, can he get in? Alpha Higgins is in. Good job. Another touchdown. It would have been nice to have recruits on campus for this game. 35-10, big victory. Gets us back in the win column. I mean, that's really what should have happened. 10 points really is probably too many for this defense to allow against Marshall. But we do win the rivalry again. And I'm assuming Alpha Higgins played, or not Alpha Higgins, Shockey played well. 152 yards, 3 touchdowns. I don't know if he had any interceptions or not. But for right now, that's a solid enough game. We need to see him again against a top team, and good news, we're going to have a lot of those opportunities because we're playing some real good teams coming up in the near future. Did he throw any picks, though? Alfred Shockey had no interceptions, 3 touchdowns, no picks. All right, but it's against a bad team, against a team that we clearly should beat. Maybe he's going to be a bad team merchant. Maybe he's only going to be good against the bad teams and be sucky against the good teams. Who knows? We are first on a few 5-stars boards. I'm liking the way that our recruiting is going. Now we go on the road to Miami, Ohio. We need to get a visit scheduled for... We're going to lose out on Larry Huang if we don't get a visit scheduled for him. We do have 80 hours, though. So how do we get 80 hours? I'm not 100% sure. Nick Mangum, we're looking real good on. If he can just get us down to a top 5, we can schedule a visit and pretty much be done with that. Why do we have 80 hours? I'm not 100% sure. But we can use those 80 hours to schedule 2 visits. So schedule Larry Huang, get him on week 8. Week 8 is going to become the most massive game ever, really. Richard Penn is a fast receiver, right? He got like 94 speed or something like that, 92 speed. Do we use our last 40 hours on a visit for him, or do we use it on a visit for somebody else? Probably one of these corners actually needs to get a visit. Lionel Droge. Let's get him on a visit. And we'll do week 8 again, another massive visit. So we have 0 hours now. We're looking pretty good. Gregory Pope's recruitment's actually almost over. And we're in 2nd place. That's not good. But that's what happens when you don't have enough hours, man. We only have 700 hours. I'm trying to spread them out on these 5-stars. Week 8 is becoming the most important game of the year. And of course, it's against Texas. All right, we go on the road to Miami University, Miami, Ohio. They're going to wear their normal ones. We're going to wear the black uniforms this time. If I can find them. Yeah, we'll wear the white helmet and the black jersey. And we will go and beat Miami, probably similar, at least hopefully similar to how we just beat Marshall. Okay, starting against Miami of Ohio, we need to start hot. First quarter, 3 minutes to go, 3rd and 2. I don't really want to run a read option play. That's probably not the best idea. So if we just call a regular zone, hopefully he heard that. Stadium pole shouldn't be too crazy. Crispin, 4th and inches. 4th and inches for Devin Crispin. Don't know how he didn't get it. But this time, he will get the first down and a lot more. That's a big run from Crispin right there. That's a really good run. Now we got Clausen in. The 99 speed running back is in the ball game, and he already feels unbelievably fast, and he's huge too. I didn't realize how big he was on the field. He looks like a tight end out there. My God. I like that. Miami scores quickly, which is kind of worrying. It's a 3rd and 5 situation. First quarter is about to end. I'll probably snap it before that. There's the snap, follow behind the blocker, get the first down, Devin Crispin. Move into the red zone territory. It's a 3rd and 3 situation. No running back in the backfield. What's Alfred Shockey got? We'll check that down. It's going to be Jeremy Johns, first down. 67 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. So at least he hasn't cost us the game, I guess. And we'll see if Crispin can get the job done on the ground. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. The snap. And not really the blocking I needed. Gets 2. Just the power of will right there. I want Clausen. I kind of am I want to start Clausen just to see him on the field. Because you can see his attributes, like his height and his weight on paper, but when you actually see it on the field in play, look how big this dude looks. Wearing number 34 is kind of wild, though. Crispin somehow turned that into a touchdown. Devin Crispin. Okay, maybe he heard me praising Alonzo Clausen a little bit too much. That was a crazy good run. 14-7. 2-minute drill gets some points. Halftime. It seems like in Sim, our offense is not scoring as many points as I would prefer them to. Dwyer heard that, thankfully. 3rd and 7. Please get open. That's a bad throw. Interception. That always is an interception. I don't know if there's ever been a play where that's not been an interception. Luckily, the defense did not allow them to score. Higgins heard that, thankfully. Let's just get that to the tight end out of the backfield. Jeremy Johns, he's got a lot of speed. 90 speed at tight end. Ooh, Rashard Cockrell has injured himself for the Redhawks. And Alonzo Clausen steps into the backfield from the 7. What do you got for me, Alonzo? Run over a dude. Okay, he's at the 2. I definitely want to get him another snap before this quarter's over. Come on, Alonzo. They were offside. And Alonzo Clausen did not get in, but we're going to have the offside anyway, so it doesn't matter. We need to go up by 2 scores here. 2nd and go from the 1 or 3rd and go from the 1. Let's go 2nd and go from the 1. End of the 3rd quarter, up by a touchdown, hopefully trying to go up by 2. They only have 5 rushing yards, so the defense is doing a real good job. I don't know if that's been a lot of sacks today, or if they just haven't been able to run the football. Maybe it's a combination of 2. I don't know. I'm assuming Crispin's going to be back in. No, Clausen is in, so Clausen will get a chance to score this. It's very run-friendly look. And Alonzo Clausen into the end zone, touchdown, Bobcats. We do go up by 2 scores. And it looks like the defense is doing their job, 21-7. Oh my God, we are suffocating their offense right now, which is exactly what we need to be doing. 2-minute warning. They want me to run the football. Probably a smart idea. We've got another running back in the game now. Feely, who I don't know much about. They're going to use their timeouts. That's probably going to be ball game, right? Big field goal, 24-7, and that is it. So we win both the rivalry games, which is honestly what we should be doing. We get a big victory, 24-7. Probably should have been bigger, but I mean, hey, I can't complain too much. The defense absolutely balled out today against Miami. We get another big victory. Love to see it. Love to see it. And Alonzo Clausen gets player of the game. Yes! 7 carries for 40 yards and 2 touchdowns. Good for him. He's the future at the position, even though Crispin, I guess, is a sophomore redshirt. So he's still got a little bit of time with us, but I like Alonzo Clausen a lot. He just looks so huge on the field. It's kind of scary how big he looks. He kind of looks like a slightly smaller Derrick Henry on the field. I need to see what his actual height and weight is. So Clausen or Shockey had the 1 pick, which was my fault. Rushing numbers, Crispin had a good day. So where is he at? He's 6'3", 233. I guess you don't really notice how big that actually is until it's on the field and you see it. How did the defense do? Because the defense, I mean, we didn't allow anything. We had to have gotten a lot of sacks, right? I mean, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 sacks, pretty good. And 1 interception. Rudy Cheeks got the pick. Good for him. So we get back on track with both of our rivalry games. Now we've got a bye week, and then we go into another important home game, I think, or is it an away game? I can't remember. Let's just simulate. Week number 5. Gotta get to week 8. As long as we can get to week 8 and win that game, preferably by blowout, we should have some big time commitments. We get locked out on Pope, or not locked out. He commits to to Notre Dame, which we kind of assumed was going to happen, but I just didn't have the hours to go after him. But now we do. We have 140 now. Okay, so let's just take him off the board real quick. All right, so where do we put these? We need to adjust how we're recruiting Brian Tangelo, or we're going to lose out on him. So we need to hard sell him now. Hard sell him. Unfortunately, the hard sell that we can do is not going to be good. Two B's, a B minus, and a D is not. But he doesn't like the stuff that we're good at. Why can't you just like the stuff that we're good at? I don't even know if that's going to be worth it. Is it even worth it to do that? If we're not careful, he's going to commit to Oklahoma before the week 8 visit anyway. So maybe it is worth it. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it is. I'm going to try it. It might not do anything, but we got to give it a shot. We'll take, not that. We'll take these off. We'll switch it to that. So he's now got a full 65 with the hard sell. We got to get Richard Penn on campus. He can't go week 8, but he can come week 10. Clem's got a week 7. So let's get him on campus week 10 and hope that conference prestige is what he likes. All right, there's a visit for him scheduled. We've got Larry Huang, but we need to probably adjust him. We just don't have. Why did program tradition have to go down? I don't know if he's going to like that or not. I can't sell an F, that's for sure. Uh, what else can I sell? I might be able to sell this one, Sunday Bound. I'm going to guess it. We're going to guess Sunday Bound. That's one of our best scores that we have. So hopefully we don't lose out on Larry Huang. Mainly because I just like saying his name. Nick De La Rosa, 6'3", 290. Good offensive line, agile athlete. Probably got to use a week 10 visit on him for coach prestige. And we can switch back his hours. We can go after him again. Why are all of our stuff is so bad? I hate it. I can't sell that. Proximity to home is an F because he's from California. I may be able to sell this one to the house. I'm going to try to the house. It's going to be our best option. Caleb Lyle. We got to do better on Juan Tongues. I mean, we're getting cooked by all these other teams up here. The week 8 is going to be absolutely massive. But again, we are just not in position to sell a lot of stuff. That's the problem with the school like Ohio. Is he gonna like grassroots? We know the 3 things that he does like, but there could be more that he likes, and that's the gamble we take. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try workhorse. Might be a bad idea, but we got to get in the running for him. And then we need to free up 40 hours to get Nick Mangum on campus. So who do we take those hours off of? Probably we already got Droge on campus. Nobody's really going after Neiman right now, so let's take those off. Go with a 25 on him. Actually, we could probably go 30 on him because we only need the 40 for the visit. So Mangum, get him on campus. He doesn't have any complimentary, so we'll just get him on week 10 for playing time. All right. Actually, we probably should go to a full 50. So let's take the 10 back off of him, off of Neiman, and readjust how we're scouting him. 35, 45. So a full 50 should allow us to hard sell. Can't do that one. Why does he not like championship contender? Why do you not want to be a championship contender? I guess it could be that one. It's probably going to have to be that one. That's the best grades that we have in the combination. So I'm going to try that one. Nick Mangum, you are really starting to push my buttons, but you better enjoy it. So week 8 and week 10 are quickly becoming massive games. Texas and Liberty become massive, massive games. We simulate to week 6. Some of those recruitments might be over by week 8, unfortunately. We do get Jimmy Dial, so a 4-star quarterback is the first player in the class to commit. We lose Juan Tongues. He locks us out. Wait, what? Why did he lock us out? Did playing style get messed up? Or did he just not like us anymore? Larry Huang committed to Oregon. Well, that was a bad week. Juan Tongues just he straight up locked us out. He didn't even, uh, it wasn't even like a deal breaker lockout. Jared Hewitt decommitted, or not decommitted, but locked us out. Those guys locked us out. Wow. Larry Huang commits to Oregon. What was his deal breaker again? His deal breaker is pro potential. We have a B minus, or we have a B. You need a B minus. So is Oregon doing well this year for pro potential? Or is there a chance he decommits? Championship contender program tradition, pro potential. Oh, pro potential is an A plus. Yeah, so he's not decommitting from Oregon. So we lose Larry Huang. Unfortunate. That's just the way that it goes sometimes. Richard Penn might commit after this week if we beat Florida, which would be huge. I know it's a waste of hours because we have him on a visit, but it still would be huge. Tangelo, we need to have a good visit against Texas to get past Oklahoma. Caleb Lyle, Mangum. We can now fully go. Oregon's go after Nick Mangum as well. At least we can switch this to a full 65. I think it's just a problem of our grades are not great. We just don't have really the grades to sell, and these other teams have amazing grades. I think that's the problem. We can hard sell on Sateki Pelopi or Pelopo. Probably that one. Conference Spotlight. Put a full 65 on him. We can get him on campus week 10 with the complimentary. Hopefully that works. Auburn's got a week 7, which is a little bit annoying. Javon Voss, excuse me, is very close. Oh, we're losing out on Lionel Droge. We need to change how we're going after him. We need to hard sell fast. Hopefully it's that one. It should be. We might just not have the grades to be able to catch. We need to make sure we're going after Amani Neiman now. Can't get him on week 10, but we can get him on week 13 against Rutgers. Championship contender. We can hard sell. Not that one. Hopefully not that one. Probably to the house. Probably has to be to the house. All right. And we might be able to get into this Anthony Toppins race. I didn't really think that was going to be possible. But we might be able to. He's another 5-star. How big is he? He's 6'3", 191. He's a 5-star with 90 acceleration, 92 speed. He's a pretty good player. We'll see if we can get in the running for him. We have 40 hours left, so we can schedule one more visit. And it's probably going to be Caleb Lyle, the quarterback. We did just get a quarterback commit. Who has, what's his grades look like? 95 throw power, which is pretty awesome. Who needs a visit besides Caleb Lyle? Can't schedule Ross yet. We already got him. We got Neiman. So it just needs to be, we either put the points on Javon Ross to keep going, or we go after Caleb Lyle for a visit. Probably the visit. And we can get him on week 8. So we'll do that. All right. So a little bit disappointing, but we do get our first commit of the year, which is a 4-star quarterback. And now we take on Florida. This is going to be the first big test since the loss to Virginia Tech for Alfred Shockey. Is he going to be able to go? Or are we going to have to make a quarterback change this late into the season or midway through the season? I guess we're going to find out. Big one on the road in the swamp. We need this one, but it's going to be absolutely insanely loud here in this building. Actually, it's not as loud as it should be. It's the 17th toughest place to play, but it's loud. The routes are shaking for the first time this season. They weren't shaking against any of the any of the other teams we played, obviously. And we're going to get Feely on the swing. I was hoping it was going to be Clausen. We're going to try it. Oh, they were ready for it. They were so ready for it, but Feely breaks the tackle and gets yards out of it. Wow, that's a big play from Feely. They were so ready for that, but Feely breaks the tackle and makes the play, or gets yards. And Shaughnessy is into the end zone. Touchdown. We lead on the road in the swamp. We need some plays. But they drive down the field and they get a touchdown to tie it. Okay. And now the crowd is absolutely unbelievably loud on 3rd and 4. They need a stop, and they're going to not get it. What just happened? Feely with a big play. We threw an interception with Shockey, which is not a good sign. I don't know what happened in that. Somehow that ball did not get picked off, and it was caught by Feely. I thought for sure it was a pick 6. It ended up being caught for a huge play. Shockey rolling. Shockey should be faster than this guy. He is. And Shockey to the end zone. Shockey touchdown. Let's go. Okay, Alfred. I'll take that. 2-minute drill gets some points. It's 14-7. I guess we'll see if we can add another touchdown on the board. Underneath, that's Ornberger, and he's going to get a first down. I was looking at Dwyer, the Dwyer the whole way, but he never really separated enough. Minute 10 to go. I'm going to roll. 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 And then fire. Probably a little bit too late. I only got a yard out of that. Kind of a waste, I guess. I'm kind of banking on the fact that our speed receivers just win down the field, but they're not really doing that. Don't take any unnecessary hits with Shockey, for sure. This is a massive 3rd down in inches. Just throw it quickly. Just sit down on it, O'Dwyer. Don't need anything crazy. Or that might have been Ornberger, actually. Don't need anything crazy to happen. Clausen's back in. I might get this to Clausen out of the backfield. He's got electric speed. There it is. Alonzo Clausen, but I didn't get the burst that I needed. Okay. And remember, he only has 90 excel. He has the 99 speed, but only 90 excel. Can I get that? That's a pick. Okay, let's stop throwing deep balls with Alfred Shockey. Let's stop throwing deep balls with Alfred Shockey, because it never ends well for me, does it? Oh, no. They got a huge play. They tied it at 14. We might have lost our advantage here. They scored again. Oh, they only got a field goal, though. It's 17-14 in the swamp. And I don't think Shaughnessy's going to be able to hear this. He didn't hear it. So I just got to throw that away. That's a fumble. Pick it up. Somebody! Somebody! Florida's got it. We're going to lose to Florida. Alfred Shockey fumbles. They put up a touchdown. We put up a touchdown. It's 21-24. I get another chance at an onside kick. How should I do this? Should I do it like that and then not put a lot of power on it, maybe? What about that? Oh, that didn't go 10 yards, but it got picked up. We are going to lose 24-21 to Florida. That's tough, man. That's real tough. Another big loss to a good team. We can't beat the good teams. We're beating up on the bad teams, but we cannot beat the good teams. And maybe that's a lot of my decision making. That's a very good possibility. But that is another tough loss, which worries me for the Texas game because they're gonna be another tough team. Okay, not going my way. Tangelo commits to Oklahoma before the visit. Come on, man. Just wait until you take the visit on campus. Why did you have to go and commit? Oh, my God. You had a week 8 visit. Why couldn't you just wait, man? Oh, and Droge locked us out. Ambrose locked us out. We weren't going after him, really, though. God, that sucks. What's his breakout? What's his deal breaker? Pro potential. Oklahoma's not going to have bad pro potential, so we'll take him off the board too. We lose out on another guy. God, we cannot have this stuff happen to us, man. It's killing me. I'm passing away. Hard sell. Oh my God. Our hard sell for Caleb Lyle is gross. Oh, that's a gross hard sell, but we have to do it. Mangum, Oregon is making a massive push for Mangum. Week 10 is unbelievably important. Week 10 is unbelievably important. Schedule a visit. What's the hard sell for you? Please don't be that one. It might be that one. That one's not good. Wow. It's probably this one, which is not good, but team player is going to have to be what we do for Voss. We've done enough with you. We can't sell you anything just yet. Alex Cook, how good was he? 93 speed, 92 excel. He's 6 foot. He's got gold shifty, which is cool. He's a guy we could consider offering a scholarship to. That leaves us with 55 hours. Well, 50 now because we put the full 65 on him. We're going after these guys hard, man. We are going after these guys hard, but we might need to drop down to 4 stars now because I think 5 stars are all taken unless there's one that's not getting recruited very heavily. Yeah, we're into the 4 stars already, so we might have to go to the recommended, not top prospects. Let's go to recommended here. All right, so we've got a 4 star corner, a defensive end at 3 star. We've got a 4 star center. We don't need another quarterback. Guard, tackle, 2 star wide receivers. Here's a couple 4 stars. 6'5" speed rusher. I can definitely use that. Don't need a D tackle that's a 2 star, especially because he's a JUCO. Not in the market for a JUCO. Okay, there's a couple of 4 stars still available for us. A lot of 3 stars. A lot of 3 stars. And a lot of corners. All right, we'll add those guys to the board. I can't really scout them too much, but I can offer scholarships. Let me just offer scholarships to all the 4 stars first. And then we'll see where our hours are at that point. Clyde Flanagan. We're not going to have a lot, really. Okay, that's all the 4 stars. I guess we just offer to everybody else then. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not. I guess we'll find out. And that's all the hours we can do for today. So we will move on to SMU. Do we keep starting Alfred Shockey? I mean, I don't know if he's really the problem anymore. We just keep losing to the bad team or the good teams. If we're gonna win a championship, we gotta beat the good teams. Big test on the road against SMU. They are a good team, but they're not like as good as the teams that we've lost to already. Although they are beating us 13-7 right now, so maybe they are a better team than I think. 3rd and 6, minute 45 to go in the half. We need to get a touchdown here, obviously. We'll see if Alfred Shockey's got what it takes. Sack. It wouldn't have been a good play anyway, even if I would have got that ball off. 20-7. Are we really that bad? Is Alfred Shockey not the guy for us? He might not be. There's a touchdown. We got the ball again. And we're at the 8-yard line. Okay. We're getting the ball in goal line situations, which is nice. 1st and goal. Alonzo Clausen trying to fight his way in. Didn't get anything on that one. They really covered that up. Clausen's got a little bit of wear and tear on him. I'm not sure what happened there. That's a pick. I'm not sure what... It's a pick 6, too. Can somebody explain to me what happened on that? Julius Awesome is his name. Can somebody explain to me what happened on this play? My slants were supposed to go immediately to the center, like slants do. Oh, because he got picked. He got bumped. Well, he got bumped by that dude, so that's why he slowed down. What happened on this side? Why did you take that? You're running a slant route. Who is this? It's off of Higgins, our highest rated receiver. Why would you try to fake him to the outside and then go inside? You're running a slant route. And by that time he's already open, I'm already getting hit. Why would he hesitate like that? Just run a slant. And it, of course, it gets picked off because I threw it in the air and it gets caught by the defender uh, underneath like that. I don't understand what he was doing there. We had a chance to take the lead, and I threw a pick six. And it's not even really my fault. Alonzo Clausen ran over that dude. Gets us to the 3. Might as well give it right back to him. As bad as we've played in this game, it's not over. Clausen gets the touchdown. We have another chance here. From the 30. It's going to be Feely. Where is Crispin at? Is Crispin hurt? Torn labrum, 1 week. Devin Crispin injured. Okay. Didn't see that coming. I was wondering why he wasn't playing much. All right, well, that didn't go my way. They completely blew that up. Do they want me to kick the field goal? No, they want me to go for it. I don't hate the idea. I also don't like the idea. Underneath. Shaughnessy gets the first down. Huge. 3 interceptions for Alfred Shockey in this game. He might not be the guy. He just simply might not be the guy. He's throwing too many interceptions in big games. All of his massive interception games have been against good teams. He simply might not be the guy to get the job done. We might have to move on from him. First and goal from the 6. Handoff. Feely's trying to fight his way through. He gets to the 1. I'm surprised I was able to stay up on my feet. I could have sworn I called the exact same run play, but it works anyway. We're into the end zone. Touchdown. We've tied it up. And we have a chance to win this football game. After everything that's happened, somehow we have a chance to win this game. But I don't know who to throw to. That's going to be out of reach. It wouldn't have done much anyway. Probably for the best. Oh, wow, 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 wow. This is a bad quarterback. That's a crazy good ball, though. And Jeremy Johns got the speed to turn up the field. Run, Jeremy. You got 3 guys tailing you. Get there, Jeremy. Okay. From the 8-yard line is huge. From the 8-yard line is huge. We turn on the chew clock to take as much time off as possible. I'll take a score at any moment now. Let me get the right run play called here. Although making them use their timeouts would probably not be a bad idea. That was a great play by Jeremy Johns. We're in. Touchdown, Bobcats. We take the lead. Game is on the line. Let's get the job done. I think this might be the first time we jumped in on defense all episode. or all video. Down by a touchdown. Grossman forces him out of the pocket. Big sack. Adrian Trapasso with the sack on the quarterback. Huge. They use their second timeout. Under a minute to go. That's a deep ball. Intercepted by Marshall. Ball game. Bobcats will win. Somehow we won this football game. Don't ask me how we did it, because we didn't play good at all. But we win the football game. That's the type of win we needed on the road. I just don't know if Alfred Shockey's the guy. And don't tell me that he threw that good ball against for Jeremy Johns, because really any quarterback could have thrown that ball. It was more Jeremy Johns doing it than anything. Oh, that's a good win. He was getting chased by 3 SMU defenders. If he just had a little bit more speed, he would have outran all of them, but I'll take it. That was a brutal pick 6, by the way. I thought it was over when that happened. That is a huge win against a good enough team, and especially a big win on the road. We could not afford another loss. 3 losses would have been brutal. 3 losses would have been brutal, but that's a big one. We now move to week number 8, the most important week of the season to this point. So many people on campus, all 5 stars. We get Richard Penn. A 5 star has committed to the program. Uh, Pelpoe has committed to Auburn. We kind of knew that was going to happen. I tried my best to go after him. Texas is now the #1 team in the nation, and they come into our place. That is scary. I'll just say that much. But at least we have some hours. We're going to lose Nick Mangum, aren't we? He's going to commit before week 10. There's nothing else I can do. We've already done the hard sell. We just don't have the grades. And Oregon just has a better team. So we're going to lose out on him, unfortunately. Oh, that's a JUCO junior. Get off my board. I didn't realize you were a JUCO junior. Good thing I didn't offer him a scholarship or anything. He's also a JUCO junior. Why are all these corners JUCO juniors? This guy's a JUCO sophomore. I got to pay more attention. I got to pay a little bit more attention. Is this 3-star middle linebacker any good? 87 speed's not bad. We'll toss a little 25 on you for now. Just get in the running. What about Devin Lane? You know I love me some fast receivers, but he's only got 86 speed. That can't play for me. Sorry, big dog. Paul Rasmussen, bad zone coverage. 88 speed. I'll keep him on the board, but I'm not going to do anything right now. He's not getting recruited very heavily. What about Nasir Shorter? Pretty good. Pretty good. We'll get in the running. Well, we already are in the running, but we'll do a little bit more on him. What about? We'll go after some more of these 4 stars. What about Tyler Searcy? We'll go with a 25 for him. He's a gem. 98 speed. Okay, never mind. We'll go a little bit more. We'll go 30 on him, and we'll see what happens there. We've got another commitment, Richard Penn, a 5-star wide receiver, which is something that we needed, was a wide receiver. But it's the most important game of the season. Week number 8. How many recruits do we have on campus? We have 1, Caleb Lyle. 2 with Javon Ross. Oh, we would have. The other 2 were the 2 guys that already committed. So we would have had 4 guys on campus, but they already committed to other teams. I just don't know if Alfred Shockey's the guy. He's a highly rated player. He's just throwing so many interceptions in tough spots. I really wish that Kashim Ware's speed was a little bit higher, because he would be the guy that I would switch out for. Maybe we do. Maybe I'm going to put the true freshman in as the starting quarterback against Texas, the #1 team in the nation. Oh my God. He's going to play against the #1 team in the nation. We're number 7. We really can't afford a loss here. That's plain and simple. That's obvious because we got 5 stars on campus. A blowout would be unbelievably awesome. I doubt that happens. We just need to win. Okay, here we go against Texas. We're down 7-0 already to the #1 team in the country. They're undefeated, obviously. And we get to see the true freshman Kashim Ware in his first ever start against the #1 team. Talk about trusting somebody who's inexperienced. And we're going to give him a shot already. 83 speed. Didn't look slow there. He did good. He's already got 2 carries. And Devin Crispin back from his injury. He will take it up for a good gain. At least this game's at home. If this would have been in Texas, this would have been a guaranteed loss. The way that we play in this year. Absolute guaranteed L we would have taken. But since it's at home, at least gives us a little bit of hope as we tie the game at 7 with a big Devin Crispin touchdown. Our defense just needs to play a little bit better. 2-minute drill, get some points. What's the score? It's still 7-7. Perfect. It is still 7-7. 1st and 10. How good is Kashim Ware? We will find out today. Off of Higgins, 1st down. I really would like to see Alonzo Clausen a little bit more, but Devin Crispin's so good as well. And Crispin deserves to be the starter, really, the way he played last year. Unfortunately, Texas is not pressing like I want them to. Although I don't even know if our guys would be able to beat the Texas press. Third down and 2. Now they're going to step up on O'Shaughnessy and on O'Dwyer. That's open. Got to get that away, and I will. Jeremy Johns, good job. And good ball from Kelshim. I'm going to try the slot fade. First time this season, we're trying the slot fade. Is it going to be there? It's not, so we'll just give it to O'Dwyer, who is the check down. And he gets a good amount of yards. We still got all of our timeouts left. Shoe clock isn't on, so we don't have to worry about that. Just got to move the ball. Move the ball. Get points against this Texas squad. Let's see. Maybe a flanker. Hardly know her. R1 out of the backfield. Crispin. Bad idea. Bad idea. Timeout called. Should have waited. Should have waited. I have a feeling something else would have got open. Oh, Jeremy Johns. He's got a chance at it. Jeremy Johns, touchdown! He held on to it. That never happens. Jeremy Johns goated. What a catch. And what a ball from Kelshim Share. Or Ware, excuse me. And he puts on the helmet. A good ball from Kelshim. An even better catch from Jeremy Johns. They never hold on to that ball. That's always a drop. And Texas did not score on their next drive. Okay. This is obviously post Archie Manning, or Arch Manning, not Archie. It's definitely post Archie. This is post Arch Manning because we're, 7 seasons deep, so he's not here anymore. Road zone advantage on 1st and 10. Come on, boys. Kelshim Ware, the true freshman. The biggest moment of his life. Crispin with a great run, great blocking up the middle from the guards in the center. And we'll do it again. Crispin, fight for it. From the 2. We're going to act like we're going to run it a third straight time. But then we're going to toss that to interception. How is Jeremy Johns going to get picked off? Well, how is Kelshim Ware going to get picked off there? That's tough. 21-7 we scored, but 21-14. Oh, I was really hoping that they would still have 7 because then that would have gave us a beautiful opportunity for a blowout. All we got to do is hold on to the victory, though. Somehow Crispin catches that ball and gets a big play. I don't think that interception's Kelshim's fault. That's a big-time play. Wide open. It's Ornberger. Overthrew him. The freshman. He had a touchdown, and he overthrew him. I've never seen anything like it. That's crazy. He's got another chance to redeem himself. Higgins, he does. Touchdown, Bobcats. Defense needs to step up. They're going for it on 4th down. It's 4th and 3. I can't tell who this quarterback is, but it's 4th and 3. They're going to hand it off to the running back. He's going to get the first down. I shouldn't have blitzed that area. They scored. Why? Stop scoring. You're ruining my blowout opportunity. I mean, we wouldn't have had it anyway with a 14-point victory, but still. Oh, my God. Be careful. Hold on to that football. Dear Lord. Okay. Need a win. Need a win. The blowout's not possible anymore. Just need a win. Good run from Crispin. Their second timeout's been used. They want me to use the QB kneel, but they still have a timeout. Handoff, Crispin again. He holds on to the football. That's the final timeout. And unfortunately, since the blowout can't happen, we might as well just take the victory. We are going to beat the number one team in the country, Texas. I don't know if it's considered a blowout or not a blowout, a upset victory because we were number 7. Maybe it would be considered a blowout, an upset because they were number 1. But Kelsheem Ware, 309 yards and 3 touchdowns. He did throw the 1 pick, but I don't really count that as his fault. Okay, Kelsheem. I mean, we put him in an unbelievable circumstance. His first ever start was against the number 1 team in the country. At least it would have been even more crazy if it was on the road at Texas. Now that talk about pressure. But I mean, we have recruits on campus today, 5 stars, and he put on a show and wins the game for us. That is an unbelievably big victory. And we will see how that affects those 5 stars. Please tell me that we get at least 1, hopefully 2. Please show me 2 commitments. Will you show me 2 commitments? Caleb Lyle, 5-star quarterback, commits, but the other one did not. No! We lose Nick De La Rosa to Oregon. We lose Nick Mangum to Oregon. Get out of my face, Oregon. Oh my God, they've stolen 3 of our guys this recruiting class. De La Rosa gone. Mangum gone. My God. Just go away. Go recruit other people. Stop it. I hate your soul. We did get the number 1 player in the country, which was that wide receiver. But Caleb Lyle, a 5-star quarterback, has committed to the program. He is 92 throw power, 86 speed. He's got good accuracy short, good accuracy medium, and he's got platinum extender, so he should be a solid player for us. We didn't get Voss committed. I think that means we're going to lose him. We did not get him to commit with that visit, so that probably means a loss of commitment, I would guess. We'll schedule Toppins for week number 10. Tyler Searcy, how good was he? He had 98 speed, that's right, at 6'1". We need to get him on campus as soon as possible. And we need to change how we're recruiting him, probably. We'll toss the full 65 on him until we can for sure hard sell on him. I don't want to guess right now, so we're just going to go that way. Nick York, we now have enough hours to go full on him. So we can do that, even though we don't know how good he is. But he's a 4-star. He shouldn't be too bad. He is a gem, actually. Okay. Well, that works. I'll take that. And we can actually go full 65 on Nasir Shorter. We have those hours. So we'll do that. And Chester Velez. 87 speed's pretty solid. We do need middle linebacker, especially because we lost out on the 5-star. All right, we'll switch to that. Clyde Flanagan, how good are you? 89 speed. 87 trucking. 6'1", 230. He's a pretty big dude. I wouldn't mind a 10er on him. What about Roman Smoot? He's a gem. All right, we'll have to keep an eye on him. We don't have any more hours, but I'll have to keep an eye on him. Oh, I can't believe Oregon has stolen 3 of my guys. Oh, that's unbelievable. We did jump from 7 to 4, though, by beating Texas. Unbelievable. Amani Neiman, 5-star corner. Welcome to the program. Oh, and now it's another big game against Liberty. Liberty, 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 Liberty. All right, Amani Neiman, welcome to the squad. Number 22 in the country. The 3rd rated corner. He's got 94 speed, 80 man coverage, 90 change direction, 90 agility, 86 press, awareness at 70. He's already got gold jammer, and he's 5'11", 199. I'll take that. That's 3 5-stars committed to the class and a 4-star. Oregon, they have 6 5-stars. I think they've pretty much locked up number 1 class in the program, or number 1 class in the country. Where are we at? We currently sit at number 60 because we only have 4 players committed. I can see myself getting a top 10, top 5 class if everything goes my way, but I doubt that. Nothing ever goes my way, does it? We were going after Roman Smoot, so we will toss a full 65 on him. And then we're looking pretty good on Stephen Darby. How good is he, though? 74 pursuit, 77 finesse moves. He's kind of just average, so we'll just toss a little 25 on him because we're already the only one going after him. We don't have to go too crazy. Shorter, we're looking good on. Flanagan, he was a big power back. We'll toss a few more hours on him just to kind of entice a little bit. And we'll get him on campus against UConn. See what happens there. Paul Rasmussen, 88 speed at corner, 66 zone coverage. I don't think he's that good. We'll take him off the board. And then we've got Chester Velez or Vals, or you want to say his name. Can't schedule a visit because we're not in the top 5 just yet. Um, we'll just keep what we have on him. What about these guys? Keenan Denny. What do we know about you? Kind of buns, if I'm being honest. Kind of buns. We'll just we'll keep you for now, I guess. Put a 5er on you. And then Mike Robbins. Don't know enough about you, but we need some of these extra 5 stars to commit. And I think we're gonna lose out on Javon Voss because he didn't commit week 8. But it's another massive game. We got more 5 stars on campus today. And we're gonna let the true freshman continue to roll. Kelshim Ware will start again against Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. And we'll see if we can get the job done. Let's wear the green paw helmets. Yeah, give me the paw. And we'll see if we can get the job done. More recruits on campus. Big blowout victory incoming. Liberty's kind of down on their luck right now. They're 4-3, 1-3 in their conference. So they're not having as good of a season as they might have wanted or expected. And maybe when we scheduled them on the schedule, they were a little bit of a higher rated team. I think they might have even been ranked. But Kelshim Ware might be the best player we've ever had. I can't say that. That's a lie. We've had Dougie Sims. I cannot say that he's the best player. But he's certainly putting his name in the running. And it's just 2 starts as a true freshman. But I haven't felt this much optimism since Doug was a freshman himself. Crispin with the handoff. He's going to get 3rd and 1. I thought he was going to get the first down there for a second. We'll go right back to it. Same play. They got 2 guys inside of each other. Kind of a hack. Cheat code. Crispin down at the 1. Same play. Run it again. Show me the blocks. Devin Crispin. Not in the end zone. DJ Liggins is still around. That can't be the same. I know there's a real guy named DJ Liggins, is there not? I don't know. I thought there was. Feely's in the end zone. Okay, Greg Feely. Big touchdown. And we have the ball again. Must have been an interception or something. Must have been an interception or something. We have the ball right back at the 18-yard line for a chance at glory. I don't really know what to go with football, so that's when you scramble. And Kelshim, why are you diving like that, Kelshim? You don't need to Superman it. Oh my god. There was no need for a Superman dive. I was just going for a little slide. But it worked. He didn't fumble, and Crispin's into the end zone. We have a 3-touchdown lead. Come on, defense. Keep it up. 2-minute drill gets some points. Did they score? They got a field goal. 21-3. I mean, this is the most massive game I've ever had in my life. With recruits on campus. I almost had a massive mistake. It would have been absolutely embarrassing. But luckily I didn't throw it. We'll go with the slot fade. Is it going to be there? Kelshim, it might have been there, but Kelshim got hit on the throw. It really might have been. I don't know. We're currently ranked number 8 in the playoffs. So we have a home playoff game, I think. Which would be cool. I just want to make the playoffs. Oh, I'm going to get screwed. I got screwed on that one. Ooh, press for Ornberger. He won. Get that ball away. Ornberger down the field. Kelshim Ware delivers it. Slot fade Merchant. Touchdown Bobcats. Let's go. We needed it. Absolutely needed it. Third down, take control. 28 to 3. 28 to 9 now. It's the fourth quarter. They're trying everything they can to get back in this game. We will not allow it. We want the blowout. Crispin, I got wrapped up against that defensive lineman. That's unfortunate. We got the ball again. It must have been another turnover or something. First and goal from the 7. A score here would be massive for the blowout. We already technically have the blowout. We need it again. Even more certainty. Crispin falls in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. This is the game we needed with recruits on campus. We have the ball again. Liberty is selling the bag for the program, and I'm here for it. They've got spies working for us, and I could not be happier. Thankfully, one time we need things to go my way, and they're actually going my way. I don't even know what to do with my hands right now. This is insane. I love it. Absolutely love it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. A third down and 9 situation's tough, though. Maybe I should have started Kelshim Ware the entire season. 4th and 1. Got to try to get this first down here. I know this is a little bit too aggressive, just take the points, but Crispin's going to get the first down, so what about taking the points? Don't care. Who needs points when you can have points? Alonzo Clausen from the 4. Alonzo, run over a dude! And he did. A touchdown, Bobcats. We have secured the victory and the blowout. Liberty sucks, and we are going to win the football game. Oh, please tell me that's going to do wonders for the 5 stars. 42 to 9. I need to see the stats for the Liberty quarterback because did he absolutely suck the bag? He did something here. Kelshim Ware goated on the sticks. What a stud. 4 interceptions for the senior PJ Hatchett. Yeah, he sucks, and Liberty sucks. And we get a huge blowout victory at home with recruits on campus. Tell me that's going to do wonders. Tell me. Speak it into my ear and let me ingest it. Show me good stuff. Show me 17 commits. There's no commits. Maybe that's just a glitch. Maybe they actually did commit and they're not going to show me. Addison McLeod, 3 interceptions. He had 3 of the 4 picks. We're number 5 in the country. There's no points, or we need points, so tell me we got some commitments. No. So why do we have open space? Because those hours are back. That's probably why. We didn't even get Javon Voss on the big blowout win there. Anthony Toppins, it didn't work. I mean, you got to be kidding me. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm alone. There's no one here beside me. We got to get these guys on campus. Nick York, he's got to come to the school. We're going to get him on a week 13. Never mind, we're going to get him on a week 14 against UConn because he's got a complimentary. So we'll do a coach prestige there. Shorter, got to get him on a visit. Never mind, can't do it. Although I probably can take some hours off, I guess. Let's take hours off of Stephen Darby right now. We'll swap that, do that, and do that. And that opens up the 40 for the visits. And we'll put him on week 14 as well. And we're going to hope that he likes conference prestige. All right. So it didn't really do anything, the blowout victory, but we did get it. We're 6-2. Is anybody else in the Big Ten playing games? Okay, so there's been 2 teams that have played games, or 4 teams, I guess, that have played Big Ten conference games. Nobody else has played it, so the whole schedule has been messed up. Maybe I need to check the settings in the conference, customized conference thing at the end of the season, because it might be messed up with us, with so many different teams being added and subtracted and all that kind of stuff. So it might have gotten glitched out. We'll have to check that out, though. We take on Washington State on the road. The first road game of Kelshim Ware's starting career in his 3rd ever game. We're clearly better. Let's go do it. Let's go prove it. On the road against Washington State. Let's do this. First road game in the career of Kashim Ware. Is he going to have what it takes? He's played really well in the 2 games he started so far, but those are both at home. But, I mean, we're moving the football in scoring. 13-0 in the second quarter. It's a 3rd and 4 situation here with the clock rolling. It's going to be Ornberger or Dwyer, either one. It's going to be Ornberger. He's open first. And he does a really good job there getting a lot of yards. They really played soft on that. 3rd down. Take control again. I guess we just call a similar play. See what happens. 3rd and 5. This time they cover the middle, but off the hands. They covered the middle there that time. They were ready for it. And we didn't even get the field goal out of that. Somehow we have the ball again. 3rd and 6. They're pressing. This worked last time. We ran a press slot fade. And I think it's not going to work again. That sucks. Crispin gets the ball. They were ready for it that time. They going to make me go for it? They are. Clock moving. Got to keep that in mind. O'Dwyer. Do you win instantly, O'Dwyer? He got pushed out of bounds. He's not open. Ornberger, 1st down. Call a timeout. We have 1 remaining. What are they going to make me do? Oh, never mind. They didn't even let me get back in. Okay. Well, now we're into the 3rd quarter. And it's a 3rd and 7. Our defense is playing amazing right now. 3rd and 7. Kelshim Ware. Scramble. Oh, crap. Why did that guy? I thought that guy was going to follow and they were going to double cover Dwyer down the field. That didn't happen. I really thought I was going to have a lot of room to run there. They completely fooled me. But this time, Dwyer, end zone. Oh my God, Kelshim Ware. You got to be kidding me. This dude's the future. Who needs a 5-star quarterback when you have Kelshim Ware? Oh my God. Absolute utter insanity. 1:51 to go, 3rd and 5. I mean, he dropped an absolute dime on Dwyer there. O'Dwyer, I guess. Off of Higgins, 1st down, and they used their 2nd timeout. We might have found something with Kelshim Ware, and now I'm really sad we didn't start him the whole year. 26-7. And that is going to be the ball game. We win on the road against Washington State. We killed him. Absolutely killed him. Only allowed him 7 points in the 4th quarter. And Kelshim Ware, man, he's 3-0 as a starter. Would we be undefeated? Would we be undefeated if I would have started Kelshim Ware the whole year? I don't know. It's a question we can't answer, obviously. At least we're starting him now. At least we are starting him now. He is having quite the Cinderella type of run. And this is going to do wonders for his development next year. Because he's probably, I mean, he's going to be the starter next year. Unless the quarterback, the 5-star quarterback that we bring in is just so highly rated, which I highly doubt. I got to take a closer look at Kelshim Ware. We got to take a look at his skill caps, his dev trait. We got to see everything. So we can kind of know what we're getting into. But we moved to week number 12. We're flying through this 7th season. Week number 12. We should be starting our Big Ten schedule here. We lose out on Cersei. Unfortunate, but Stadium Atmosphere went up to a B-. That's useful. And here is our first Big Ten game. Let's take a closer look at our starting quarterback here. Kelshim Ware. So he has elite dev. He's going to be a god. I forgot about that. He has barely any skill caps. He's not going to get much quicker, which is not the end of the world. He's got 83 speed. It seems to be working. He's got no skill cap on accuracy. He can have 99 everything. His elusiveness can get 99s. His throw power can get almost all the way better. Oh my God, we should have been starting him from the beginning. I didn't realize. It's my mistake. I'm sorry. Kelshim Ware is the guy moving forward. He's the guy moving forward. Unless something changes, I don't know. Unless this dude, Caleb Lyle, ends up being as good as him or even better. I doubt that, though. Cersei is committed to Wisconsin. Oregon's going to steal Mike Robbins from us. I hate these freaking dudes, man. Go away. Why are you recruiting this guy? Stop it. Suck eggs. Keenan Denny just I don't like him. I don't like him that much. He's not that good, but I'll keep the 5 points on him. We've got visits on all these guys. Week 14's coming. We got to get some more visits scheduled. Chester Vels needs a visit. We'll get him on a Rutgers visit. So we'll schedule that. We need to get Darby on a visit probably. Or no, Roman Smoot needs to come on a visit. So we'll get him on. He has a complimentary against those two guys, but he also has a competitive. I guess we'll just do the Rutgers one. Don't want to risk negative, especially because we don't have grades that good of grades anyway. That should be everybody that we can put more points on Darby, I guess. We'll take off the 5 and put 25 on him. Okay. We can still make this class really solid. It's just losing out on some of those 5 stars is very annoying. We take on Washington. It's our first Big Ten game of the season. I think we only have 2 or 3 in the entire year. I don't know if this is going to hurt us in the standings because we're going to have not that many games. I don't know. We're going to find out, but we need to win this game regardless. Big game on the road against Washington. First Big Ten game of the season. We're already down 7-0. Kelsheem Ware drives down the field, gets us tied 7-7. I mean, this is the first real big test on the road for the freshman. I mean, he was on the road against Washington State and stuff like that, but this is the first real big test. This is an actual good Washington football team, even though I don't think they're doing well in the Big Ten this year. This is still a very good program, and it's a tough environment to play. But we take the lead with Devin Crispin rushing in for a touchdown there. And we have the ball again in the red zone. Our defense is lights out this season, which is really good, except for, I mean, they weren't lights out earlier in the year when we lost those 2 games, but, I mean, that was against 2 really good teams. What do you want me to do? Oh, Crispin ran over a dude into the end zone. Another touchdown for Devin. Ooh, did Washington score right there? They might have. What happened? Where are we at? It's 28-14, so they did score. But we have the ball under a minute. Trying to get in the red zone again. Kelsheem Ware going to scramble. I see X, but I didn't really have him, I don't think. Jeremy Johns, that's going to work. I'll take that. I saw X, trust me. I did see X. I wasn't sure if the freshman was going to be able to flip his body, and make the play. Quick throw off of Higgins. First down and more. I'll call the timeout because we have 3 of them. And we will go with... I'll go with a slot drive because I'm going to look underneath to Ornberger. They open up a lot of space. I waited too long. I should have threw it a second earlier. I needed him to separate, though. I needed him to get a little bit more separation. Oh, that's an interception. I needed to throw that. It didn't work. I make really bad decisions, don't I? 35-14, though, and we have the ball again. Okay. Why couldn't this be at home and we have recruits on campus? This is huge. Nobody's on top of Ornberger here. Are they going to follow him? Oh my god, he aggressive caught it and actually worked. Wow, okay. That was cool. I mean, it got us 2 yards. That wasn't really the best idea to throw it, but he caught it. Could have been a pick. Handoff. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. My right tackle got bodied. Cam Hendricks is injured on the play, so that's an offensive lineman out. Not good. Not good at all. First and goal. Crispin, bobbing and weaving. From the 7. No chance for a first down, so got to score here. Now we're at the 3. Cam Hendricks is out with a partial MCL tear. That is just the worst. A partial MCL tear's crazy. Man. Well, we got the backup left guard in now, and it shows. That probably wasn't even the left guard that got beat there, but whatever. I'm not kicking this field goal. You kidding me? Somebody else can do it. Somebody else can kick that field goal. 38-14, into the 4th quarter now. Red zone alerts. 3rd down, 4th quarter action. From the 2. Can we get in? Can we get in? I see Jeremy Johns. It's not open. Scramble. Kelsheem! He's in. He got pushed in, thankfully, by 94. He would have got stopped otherwise. So I appreciate that. Another red zone opportunity. 45-14. We are crushing Washington. I didn't realize they were this bad. Or maybe we're just this good with Kelshim. I don't know. Could be a combination of two. And we win the football game 48-14. We killed them. Absolutely murdered them. And we start the college football, or we start the Big Ten schedule 1-0. And we get a level up. That's nice. Always could use a level up. This has been a very wild season. Very, very wild season. Anthony Toppins has committed to the program. That's another 5-star wide receiver. We lose out on Flanagan and Voss. I knew we were going to lose out on Voss. When he didn't commit in the week 8 visit, or even the week 10 game that we had, I knew we were going to lose out on him. It was a formality at that point. But we get another receiver added to the class. Now that's our second 5-star wide receiver, Anthony Toppins. He's 6'3". He is also 92 speed, 95 jumping, 90 acceleration, 85 spec catch, 83 release. He's going to be a freak. Him and Richard Penn, I like that combination right there. I like it a lot. Okay, so the class is coming together. I mean, we've pulled together 4 5-stars, and that's probably all the 5-stars that we have left to get. We need to get Darby on a visit, so we'll get him on week 14 with Coach Prestige. So he's going to come in. We can also hard sell him. Actually, I can't because I don't have the points. But we can hard sell him. And we can do it for this one. It's fine enough. A plus B is okay. All right, we should be able to get all of these guys. We probably need to hard sell and get Mike Robbins on campus. So let's do that. Hard sell. It's hopefully not that one. It might be that one. No, it's going to be that one. Okay. Perfect. So we'll take away that. Take away that. And if we could actually beat Oregon in one of these recruiting battles, I would like that. I would like that a lot. York, we probably need to change the way that we're going after you. So we'll take away all of this stuff. We still have a chance to make a really good class. We've already got the 5-stars. We got 4 of them. I'd obviously like to have a lot more than that, but at this stage of our grades, we just don't have the ability to do that. Even 7 seasons in. But we're doing pretty well. I don't hate this class. Definitely don't hate this class. And I'm excited for the future with Kelshim Ware, that's for sure. Having an elite dev and already playing as good as he's been playing. We got a future star right there. A future star. I'll keep Chester Val's the way that he is. Next year shorter. We should probably change the way that we're going after you as well. And then now that we do all this, we can probably add a few more guys. We can take a look at more 4-stars and see if they are interested in coming to the program. All right, let's take a look. Prospect list. What kind of 4-stars are interested in playing for us? So there's okay, all the 4-stars are done. Any state. Where are all the 4-stars at? Let me just go to 4-star because all the 5-stars are done. So who's interested in playing for us at 4-star? We've got all these guys already on our board. There's got to be more 4-stars, right? Maybe we're too late into the season for 4-stars to still have a chance at us. Or still have us have a chance at them. Yeah, it looks like all 4-stars have either locked us out, committed, or we have a deal breaker that doesn't allow us to go after them. Okay, so it might be 3-stars then, which I don't really want, even though it does help our overall recruiting class grade. Try to get it like a top 10 class or something. Yeah, all the 4-stars have committed elsewhere. So I guess we move on to 3-stars and we see what happens. There's only 2 that are interested, a right tackle and a vertical threat tight end, which could be cool. There's another middle linebacker, maybe. We don't really need another wide receiver. We're pretty good there, I think. Although, we do have a lot of juniors and seniors, So maybe we do need another wide receiver. Don't need another quarterback. It's all tight ends and stuff. We don't really need those guys. Oh, that's a JUCO. We'll take him off. I actually paid attention this time. I guess I'll go by need. Maybe that'll help us out a little bit. There's a 3-star middle linebacker. 3-star right guard. Everybody's locked us out. 3-star corner. A 3-star right tackle. A 6'5" wide receiver. That could be a tight end if he's fast enough. And then a couple of outside linebackers. One was a JUCO. All right, that's good for right now. We don't have a lot of hours. Let me scout this 6'5" wide receiver. If he's fast enough, he's a tight end. 91 jumping. I mean, he could be a tight end, even though he's not super fast. We'll offer him a Scully. Nobody's even going after him, so kind of under the radar. I'll probably just offer scholarships to everybody here, just because. And then whatever points I have left, we'll toss into somebody if we even have enough points to do anything. Toss them into you and toss them into you. Everybody gets a scholarship. Everybody gets a scholarship. What about Amari Velez? 80 speed, 81 pursuit, 87 acceleration. His awareness is not great. Kind of scared at him. Dorian McLeod, 85 excel, 91 speed, 73 man coverage. 59 zone, though. Intriguing. Intriguing. We'll have to wait until we free up more hours to go after those guys even more, but it is now time to play Rutgers. Although we do have the ability to open up some more things here. So we're trying to get into Motivator because we want to have that XP at the end of the year. So we're trying to buy our way into Motivator. It's going to take a while because Tactician is currently what we are number 1 at right now. What's the schedule look like at this point? Big loss to Virginia Tech, big loss to Florida. Other big wins, though. We have 2 games left to go in the season. So we're only going to play 2 Big Ten games. What's that going to do for the schedule, though? Or for the standings? How is that going to affect the standings? USC's 3-0. So there's teams that are 2-0. And if we become 2-0 with a victory over Rutgers, I don't know what that's going to do for us. I don't know if we'll play in the Big Ten Big Ten championship just because we didn't play enough games. I don't know why we didn't. Well, I think I do know why, because I think it glitched out and didn't allow us to have that many games. I'll have to remember to fix that. But this could be a stupid non-Big Ten championship appearance because we simply didn't play enough games. All right, big one at home against Rutgers, not because they're good, but because we have recruits on campus. And I want to get them to say, I want to come play for the Bobcats. And by blowing out this freaking Rutgers team, they will hopefully say that. 10-0, 17-0, 17-3, 24-3. Thank you very much. Kelshim Wares must be cooking. 31-3, 31-10. Late third quarter action. Fourth quarter action. We're going to jump in here for the first time. Fourth quarter. 3rd and goal from the 4. Kelshim Wares hot. Everybody's hot, basically. Everybody's hot and spicy. That is a dropped pass. I got to stop throwing that. That's a pick every time, really. We kick the field goal 34-10. They're going for it on 4th down. We got the ball back again. Slot option. Ooh, there's not a lot of space here. I probably should flip this. Hold on. Audible. Flip. Ornberger will switch to the other side. Give him a little bit more separation, a little bit more space to work with. But they covered it. Kelshim Ware sacked. Man, that safety should not have covered that. We still scored, though. And that's the ball game. Okay, huge W. We blow out Rutgers. We had recruits on campus. That's huge. 37-10. I mean, they weren't very good anyway. And we sit at the number 3 team in the country. Maybe that'll go up. Maybe it won't. Hugh O'Dwyer had 7 catches, 179, and 3 touchdowns. Let's go. I knew he was going to be a stud. I just knew it. I knew he was going to be a stud, and we have secured another victory. So we go 2-0 in the Big Ten, which is all the games that we have. Now we have to win this final game against UConn and then see what happens. We know that we're most likely going to be in the playoffs. Even if we're not in the Big Ten championship, I would assume we're still in the playoffs. I mean, we're the number 3 team in the nation. How could we not be? But we'll find out after we play UConn. Alex Cook, another wide receiver, is committed. Nick York has committed. Stephen Darby is committed. Nasir Shorter is committed. Chester Vowles is committed, or Velez. That's huge. We lose out on all these guys that we just added to the board, but that's okay. So we just got a bunch of commits right out the gates there. And Hugh O'Dyer wins Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. And now we take on UConn. Now we take on UConn. But we can add all these guys to the board. Absolutely huge. Absolutely huge commitments to the program. We'll also take a look and see where that puts us in terms of the classes in the country. We don't need this wide receiver anymore. Don't need him anymore. All right, so top classes. Where does that leave us? We're not in top 13 just yet. We are number 17. 4 5-stars, 4 4-stars, 2 3-stars. We basically just need to get more bodies on. We're on in the class. And if we can add these 3-stars, it might get us to top 10. I don't think we're going to get top 5 unless the portal helps us out. But a top 10 class is possible. So we'll go in on you. I probably should scout these guys, actually. We have the hours. He looks okay. What about Ahmad Bugs? He's a bust. He's not bad. I've seen worse. Why'd I put a T on that? I've seen worse. Van Tries Roth, 86 speed. You can't play for me with 86 speed. Sorry, big dog. Steven Roldan, or Rodan, I guess. But he's a JUCO sophomore. But he looks good. Well, he didn't look amazing, but he looks okay. I'll go after him even though he's a JUCO sophomore. I don't usually like to do that, but if it helps the class. If it helps the class, it helps the class. Go after all these guys, even Ahmad Bugs. All right, I'll even go after Denny, I guess. Nobody's really going after him. I kind of don't even have to. But I'll put 30 on him, even though I don't think he's that good. The class is coming together. The class is certainly coming together. There's a 3-star right guard. There's a 2-star D tackle that I'm not really interested in. There's a couple 3-star ends and a tight end. 2 stars. 3-star outside linebacker. 2-star athlete. 3-star D tackle. Come on, at least give me something here. Do we need a kicker? We don't need a kicker. It's not telling me we need a kicker, so. 3-star middle linebacker. All right, we'll see how we look with those guys now. Let's offer Scullies to all of them. Randy Hay, I like that name. Toss a Scully on you. Toss a Scully on you. Oops. All right, how good are you? 56 zone coverage, not ideal, but he's not a pass coverage guy. He's a run stopper. He looks okay. I've seen better, I've seen worse. 70 power moves, 82 strength. Ew. Ew. What about this guy? Ooh, this guy's a lot better than the other dude. They're both run stoppers. They play slightly different positions, but they're both run stoppers. That guy looks a little bit better. And nobody's even offered him a scholarship yet. He's being very under-recruited, even as a 3-star. All right, final game of the regular season. We will find out what happens. I don't know if we're going to make the college football playoff. Well, I would assume we're going to make the college football playoff, but I don't know if we're going to make the Big Ten championship with only 2 games played in the Big Ten championship? I have no idea, but we'll finish out the season with the All Blacks and the green helmet because it looks pretty good, and we will go and stomp on UConn. Final game of the year in the regular season against UConn. We're already down 7-0. That's not a good start. 3rd and inches. Can we get the touchdown that we need to tie this football game up? I hope so. Turning to Kelshim Ware was the smartest decision we could have ever made. Who knows how many more games we lose if we have Alfred Shockey as the starting quarterback. I mean, we might have even lost to Texas. We might have lost to who knows how many teams. So, Kelshim Ware, the elite dev, freshman starting quarterback, is going to be our quarterback for the foreseeable future. And like I said, unless the quarterback that we're bringing in, who's also a 5-star, unless he just happens to be like the God's gift to quarterback, Kelshim Ware is going to be the guy. And even with 83 speed, he's still got enough to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. We're back in this game. The defense is where we need to start. That's where we need some hype. We are coming up on the end of the first half here. Who do we trust with this ball? It's a pick. It's not a pick. It's a catch. Sonacy. We only get 2 yards out of it. Red zone, take advantage. And all go. Oh, never mind. Clock rolled out. That sucks. Why would they give me that opportunity if the clock is going to roll out? Doesn't make much sense. We have 132 passing yards, not a lot of rushing yards. I think Crispin's hurt, though. Or at least his wear and tear is pretty bad. Neither team has a turnover, which is good for us, but not also good for us because we don't have a turnover on them. But we're all tied up at 7, and hopefully we can do some damage here in the second half. Big field goal. We didn't take it, or at least we didn't make it. We get the ball back again. Halfback toss is a crazy play. It never really works, but I'm going to try it here. Halfback toss. Give me a block. Good enough. First down. And now we have a chance to score from the 13. Is Ornberger going to be open here? I think he is. If I throw it right. And there it is. Ornberger touchdown. Kelshim Ware with a dime. Big throw. We finally take the lead. But I think we just lost it. Yeah, it's 14-14. My God, this UConn team, why are they so good? It's UConn. Why are they cooking us? Oh, you suck, big, juicy ones. Oh, Dwyer needed to get open there. He was about to, but then the safety bailed and followed him. I hate when the safety does that. There's O'Dwyer. He got 2nd and inches, okay. Does nobody track Crispin on this? I guess we'll never know. I should have waited probably to find out, but I got too excited. He was wide open. I couldn't pass up on the opportunity from being that wide open. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Throw that away. That's intentional grounding. They were not fooled by play action. That's tough. Okay. You're not going to be fooled by play action once? I'll try it again. Because I don't learn lessons. 2nd and 20. They weren't fooled again. Oh, you think one time they'd be fooled by it. They were not fooled, and we have a 3rd and 20 situation. Oh, and I got hit on the throw. It's a 4th and 20, and we got to punt the ball back. Wow, I really sold that drive, didn't I? I really sold that drive. But we have the ball back again because UConn didn't do anything. Oh, they turned it over. Unless we just had a really big punt. I don't know. I wouldn't assume that was what happened. We lost 2 on that rush. This UConn team is better than the other teams we play. They're better than Washington. They're better than Rutgers. I mean, this UConn team's killing us right now. They used their second timeout, or their first timeout, I mean. Never mind. I really don't want to kick a field goal here. Because I feel like if we kick a field goal, we end up losing this football game. Crispin will not allow that to happen. He gets the first down. And now we might have a chance to win this game. If we punch this in with Crispin, he's denied. That's probably for the best, though, because they use their final timeout. That might actually be a good thing. We get them to use their final timeout, then we score. And now, hopefully, that is the end of the game. UConn can't do anything. They're going for it on fourth down. They got it, but they're from the 32, and they have one chance. No timeouts, 8 seconds. Crowd is massively loud right now. Gotta get something. He's got a chance in the end zone to tie the game. Intercepted by Murphy. I was going to go down, but might as well just run out the clock. And it looks like he might have a pick six on his hands. Murphy, the quarterback's going to try. He's going to be as close as he can get. Murphy, pick six, ball game. We had recruits on campus, too. Don't forget that. So, a 27-14 victory to end the season. Okay. Kel Sheenware, we have realized is God. And we will go to the postseason. He wins the player of the game with 230 and 2 touchdowns. It was kind of an ugly game for the most of it, but we get the job done regardless. Kel Sheenware delivers, and we are off to the postseason, whether that is the Big Ten Championship. Good angle there for the camera. Whether that is the whatchamacallit or the whatchamacallit, the Big Ten Championship or the College Football Playoffs. I have no idea. I should really take a look at the bracket and see what's going on. Big victory, though. We'll advance the week. We finished 10-2. That's always nice. That is always nice. We get Roman Smoot to commit to the program. Another big 4-star committed. We're trying to get Mike Robbins. I don't know if we'll be able to. Another 4-star added. That's always good. Thank you, Smoot, for joining the program. I appreciate your hard work, your dedication. We got locked out on these two guys. Probably for the best that we got locked out on those two guys. They didn't look that good. But DeMarcus Brady does look pretty solid. So I think we might have to toss a few 65 on him. Scott Robinson, with a scholarship, we get into the running for him. Is he any good? Not really. I mean, he's not bad. Indiana's the only other team going after this dude. And they can have him because he is kind of bad. His awareness is low. His pursuit's not great. He's a JUCO sophomore. You can have him, Indiana. What about Evan Figures? He's a gem. Okay. I see you out here, Evan. I'll take you on. What about Gabriel Haslam? How good are you? He's a bust. He's a JUCO junior. Get off of my program. All right, 70 hours to put across a couple people. I guess I can go more into Scott Robinson. We'll toss the full 65 on him. That leaves us with 30 hours left. Can't really do anything else except for add more guys to the board. 3 stars at positions of need. Who's available? We got to keep scrolling. Keep on scrolling. Keep on scrolling. Oh, that's the JUCO sophomore. We don't want him. Keep on scrolling. There's a running back. He's also a JUCO. Free safety's a JUCO. Fullback. Fullbacks and punters are not on the list. There's a 6'4" scrambling quarterback. Tickle me intrigued. 87 short accuracy, 82 speed, 94 throw power. Huh. He's a project for sure. We'll keep him on the board unless he locks us out. What does the CFP bracket look like? We're in at 5. I don't know what's going to happen. Are we going to play in the Big Ten championship game with only 2 conference wins? I mean, that's all we had to play. Robbins commits to Oregon. I hate the freaking Ducks, man. Go somewhere else. Recruit some other people. And we're not playing in the Big Ten championship. It's USC versus Ohio State. I think it's just because we just didn't play enough games. Yeah, they were 4-0 and 4-0. So they only played 4 games. We only played 2, even though we were the second best team in the conference in terms of overall schedule. So we missed out on the Big Ten championship not because we didn't play enough or not because we didn't win enough games to make it, but because we just didn't play enough games. So I'm gonna have to change that. Make sure to remember to change that in the off season. Bryce Matlock commits. He's a 3-star. Cool. Cool beans. And we have Tim Nauta, a freshman winning the Heisman. Good for him. Good for him. And we will take on North Texas in the college football playoffs. That's probably the best we could have had, really. That's a huge matchup that we got there. We have a home playoff game against North Texas. Winner goes to play Ole Miss. Okay, we got our work cut out for us, but this could be a national championship season with Kelshim Ware. Absolutely. Award winners, well, we don't have any award winners because they didn't pop up for us. So let's take a look at All Americans. Do we have any national All Americans? Nobody. What about second team? Nobody. Freshman? Oh, you can't tell me that Kelshim Ware doesn't make freshman All American. Come on. Big Ten, first team. We got Rico da Silva. We got Crispin on the second team along with Sifo Finger, and that is it. Freshman, we got Alonzo Clausen and Brian Kearns and Martin Brooks, and that is it. We got really snubbed on All Americans. Really, really snubbed on All Americans. But we'll take a look at the season stats. So Kelshim Ware, we should have just started him the whole year. I mean, look at these numbers. These are gross numbers from Alfred Shockey. And he only threw 2 picks the entire year that he started, and both of them were mine. He didn't throw a single pick in simulation. Wow, this dude's a stud. He might end up being better than Dougie Sims. I don't want to say that too early, but these are fantastic numbers for starting halfway through the year. Rushing wise, Crispin, 10 touchdowns, good numbers from him. Ornberger had a good year. So did O'Dwyer. Higgins played well, all with a lot of touchdowns. Good job. Excited about those guys. Defensively, Deion Sands, as a senior, led the team in tackles. We also had 7 tackles for loss, 11 sacks for Trapasso. Love to see that. And 4 interceptions for Fallen. 3. Okay. I just don't think the Ohio Bobcat playbooks are necessarily that good. So that kind of hurts us a little bit, but that's okay. All right. The big thing for now is to find out how good some of these guys are. So Richard Penn, the 5-star wide receiver, has star dev. But this is the bigger one. Is Caleb Lyle going to end up being better than Kelshim Ware? He only has star. Kelshim has elite. Anthony Toppins has impact. Elite dev for Amani Neiman. Okay. Star for Jimmy Dial, the 4-star quarterback. Normal for Alex Cook, but he does have 93 speed, 92 excel. Impact for the 4-star Nick York. Elite dev for Roman Smoot. Huge. Impact for Nasir Shorter. Impact for Chester Vales. And impact for Stephen Darby. We did amazing. Absolutely amazing. Star for Mike Robbins. We didn't get him. Matlock has normal, but I'm okay with that. I mean, we've had quite the recruiting class, and we're not done yet because we still got all these guys to go. And then we've got the freaking portal if we have anybody in there. So this class could end up being very good. It's time for the college football playoffs. Can we do it? I hope so. I really, really do. I really, really do hope we can do it. We should be able to. We're better than them. It's a home playoff game. We should be able to get this done. Okay, home playoff game against North Texas. They lead 7-0 already, so that is not a good start, but we are at the 5-yard line, 3rd and goal. Kelshim Ware, true freshman, starting in a home playoff game is absolute insanity, but we're going to try to get it done here. Not Jimmy Johns. Jeremy Johns. I must be hungry. Jimmy Johns is not his name. Jeremy Johns is who caught that touchdown pass, and now it is 3rd and 5, down by 3. All right. We'll see if Kelshim Ware can shake it off, and get a nice little first down. We do. We move the football a little bit more. We get another third down opportunity. This time it's 3rd and 1. And I might change it to a little bit of a run play here. I believe in the shield. Devin Crispin, first down. Huge. He got rocked. All right, we get back on the field here. What should I call? Probably another run play, right? Let's do this. Let's do this. Block. Good block. No, I ran into. That was a good block. I'm not going to get mad at the guard there. I ran into. I got a little too close. A little too close. And the D lineman just grabbed me. We're going to get that to Crispin. Up the field. Devin Crispin in the end zone. No, he got stopped at the 1. Good try, though. Good effort. From the 1, it's Alonzo Clausen. I'm messing up names, aren't I? And there he is. Touchdown Bobcats. We take the lead. We need the defense to step up. Something happened there. I don't know what it was. Something happened there, too. It is 21-17. This game's getting out of hand. North Texas might be more of a challenge than I gave them credit for. I was talking about how this is our best matchup, best case scenario. Well, they might be cooking me. That's a wild throw. And it ends up becoming a wild throw, wild result. 4th and 9. We get the ball back, thankfully. And it's a 3rd-and-inches situation. We need Devin Crispin to deliver a first down here. He's going to have to make a man miss. 4th-and-inches. Wow, that's crazy close. We're going to go for this. We are going to go for this and need to get it. We need to. 4th-and-inches. We will get it, and we'll get more. Devin Crispin. Baby, that was intense. That was crazy. Snap it. Just got to take a check down because I didn't really like the all-out. I shouldn't have called the go. I shouldn't have called the go. That was a bad idea. 2nd and 7. They're really playing stacked in the box a little bit here. Crispin, good block from the center, got to the 2nd level. We'll go to the inside zone. Is Clausen coming in? No, it's going to be Greg Feely, who is coming in for the 3rd down run, and he's going to have a first down and more. Greg Feely down to the 3. I thought he was going to get an end zone there for a second. That's what it looked like. And Crispin from the 3. Handoff. Crispin wrapped up at the 1. So close. 2nd and goal. Got to get in. Just got to get in. We're bringing in the power and speed. Alonzo Clausen. He's in. Touchdown Bobcats. Huge. Huge touchdown. This is for a trip to take on Ole Miss in whatever bowl game we have playing. I think it was the Sugar Bowl. I can't remember exactly what it was. 28-17. We're controlling the game. They scored. I don't like that one bit. 28-25. I probably should have jumped in a little bit earlier to control the game. But all we got to do is hold on. 28-25. Crispin starts running the clock down. Gets a lot of good yardage there. He's got 18 carries for 121. He's kind of dominating right now. And they are going to bring everybody up here to try to stop us. That could be their downfall. That's a false start on the offensive line. Actually, they're looking at Crispin. You simply cannot false start there. That's just something that cannot happen. And it happened. But it's okay. We got another good look here. Ornberger down the field. Slot fade. He's a merchant. And it'll be a touchdown for the Bobcats. That's a big time touchdown. Get us back within 10. That's big. And we're under a minute to go in the game. We are having the ball. We will win. First ever college football playoff victory. We end up winning 35-25 over not the Bobcats. We're the Bobcats. Over North Texas, the Mean Green. And it's Kelshim Ware, the true freshman. My God, we should have started him from the beginning. I am so mad about that. I hate myself for not starting him at the beginning of the season. I just thought that Alfred Shockey being the high overall player would give us the best chance to win, but he sucks. He's a suck boy, and he's not going to be good. But Kelshim Ware is good. And we get our first ever college football playoff victory. But we move on to play Ole Miss, which is not going to be easy at all. It is just not going to be easy. In the Fiesta Bowl. That's tough. We're number 2 in the nation. They're number 10. They had a bye. We didn't. Let's go play them. Our first ever time playing in a major bowl game, we are taking on Ole Miss in the Fiesta Bowl, and we are trying to ride the coattails of our true freshman quarterback, Kelsheem Ware, who, I mean, if he wins even one bowl game of this magnitude, you gotta say he's put himself as QB number 2 in the annals of Ohio Dynasty here on the channel, right behind Dougie Sims, even though Doug didn't have the postseason success that Kelsheem could have, and Kelsheem might get in here. Kelsheem Ware truck somebody, touchdown Bobcats! 28-0, baby. It's a spanking of Ole Miss. 28-7, fourth quarter action. 35-7, 35-14 now. It's back in fourth action. 42-14. This offense is unstoppable. We win the Fiesta Bowl. Kelsheem Ware, the true freshman, has come in and he sparked something in this offense that we've never seen before, not even with Doug Sims. Terrell Fallon has 2 interceptions in the game, and one of them was a pick 6. No wonder we won this football game so easily. And look at that man right there, that true freshman. No bread, no water, just meat. And we win the Fiesta Bowl trophy, our first major bowl game trophy in Ohio Dynasty. And we're playing in the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. That's 2 playoff wins this season. Who we playing in the semis? I'm excited. We are riding hot with Kelsheem Ware. Give us the fireworks and the confetti. There it is. Quarterfinal playoff game. Give me the semis against who? It doesn't matter at this point. Who is it? It's going to be, drum roll please. Oh, nope, never mind. Terrell Fallon is the defensive player of the week. It's the Buckeyes, our rival in the Cotton Bowl. Wow. The Ohio State University will take us on. We unlock strategist, which is cool. I'm trying to get elite recruiter, obviously. That's massive. The Buckeyes in the semis. Who's the other semi matchup? It's going to be Texas versus USC. So there's a chance that if we beat Ohio State and Texas beats USC, there's a rematch on the table in the Natty. Insanity. But we got to get through the Buckeyes first. We can't overlook them. We've played them before. We've beaten them before in the shoe early in the dynasty. Can we beat them in a neutral site in the biggest game of our dynasty's history? Let's find out. The Bobcats have made it to the semifinal of the college football playoff on the back of their true freshman quarterback, Kelsheem Ware. Can we do it one more time and win against just an unbelievable matchup against The Ohio State University, my favorite team in real life? This is a crazy situation to be put into. Dropped. We would have had to go to a touchdown anyway, but we do make a field goal, so it's 6-0, 13-0, and we have a chance to get some more points. The Buckeye offense is not coming to play. I'm not complaining. I'm happy the Buckeye offense is not coming to play. And maybe our defense is just that good. I don't know. That's a crazy throw! Just out of reach. Man, I wish it wasn't just out of reach. I thought it was going to be a touchdown. Well, maybe not a touchdown, but a big catch. That would have been useful. Underneath. Nice catch by Ornberger, and he will get a first down. Let's keep it going. We got under a minute to go. Got to get ourselves another touchdown here. Really solidify our lead behind true freshman quarterback Kelsheem Ware. That bounced off both of them as they were crossing. That's annoying. I hate when that happens. I should have waited a little bit, but I wanted to get that ball out. He looked open. I got to scramble. Kelsheem doesn't have the speed. Bad idea to scramble there. Enrique Ko is the man who got the sack there. 3rd and 11. I I got to scramble again. Nobody got open. Kelsheem Ware did not fumble and did not slide. That's how you know you got to go. 34 seconds. I don't really like having to call verticals all the time, but not having a lot of time left. Crispin, please, Crispin! He somehow was able to get into a position where I could throw him the football there. Man, I thought I was going to get screwed. I'm going to send off a Higgins deep. I'm also going to send O'Dwyer deep and hope for the best. I think O'Dwyer, if he releases, he's got it! Dropped, intercepted! Off the incompletion, or off the deflection, because it always is off the deflections. The only interceptions Kelsheem Ware has thrown this season has been because of me. None in simulation. And somehow we've allowed the Buckeyes to tie this game at 13. Annoying. They just won't go away. Somehow they blew up that play, and yet it didn't really matter. That's crazy. That defensive tackle was in the backfield instantly, and yet he missed the play. Crispin, try to find a lane. 3rd and 2. A 3rd and 2 situation that we're going to swap to a run. They're not going to be expecting another run. They were expecting a run, but we were able to get through. Crispin with the first down. Massive. Massive, 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 massive. Now we got to get in the end zone. They blew that up again. Crispin fights off a tackle, gets to the 3. We're as close as we can be. We got to get this in. This Buckeye defensive line is absolutely terrifying. Alonzo Clausen, the young man, at the 1? You're telling me that ball did not cross the line. Are you serious right now? We'll just give it right back to him. Alonzo Clausen could not get in. It's 4th and goal. We got to go for this, right? This has got to be a handoff for a touchdown. We can't kick a field goal at the 1-yard line. Crispin's in. Touchdown, Bobcats. Can the defense do the job, though? We didn't... Oh, I was going to say we didn't make the extra point, but it's because we had 13. That's right. So it's only 20. Big sack! Huge sack! Massive sack! Who got it? It was either Giuliano or Trapasso. I'm not sure. Too many white boys on that side. That's a massive sack. Grossman. He's going to check down. Broken tackle. He gets some yards he shouldn't have had. Lonnie Castile. Okay. That's the quarterback of The Ohio State University. 3rd and 9. Gotta get him. Huge sack, baby. That's what I'm freaking talking about. And they're going to go for it. Final play of their season. On the line right here. 4th and 19. Any magic for the Buckeyes? Hopefully not. 30 seconds. He throws it. Caught! Buckeye first down! How do you not play that tighter? I can't believe this. I honestly can't believe you don't play that tighter. There was Buckeye magic. He's going to get a touchdown. The Buckeyes have tied the game. This is out of control. 20 seconds or we go to overtime. I cannot believe on 4th and whatever, 4th and forever, they were able to get that. Jeremy Johns caught it. Oh, God, I thought he dropped it for a second. 3 interceptions. So Kelsheem Ware's kind of struggled in this game. But it's on his shoulder. He's going to get a lot of yards. 9 seconds. There's a chance for a field goal if we can just get a little bit further down the field. Who do I trust? Across the middle, intercepted. Buckeyes have the ball. I didn't have anywhere to go there. We get to overtime and we have the ball. I didn't know where to go with that football, man. I just didn't know. We're playing overtime here in the Sugar Bowl against Ohio State. Crazy scenes. But this is where it's led us to. I can't believe that we let them get back into this game. What's with all this read option crap and RPO stuff? Where's my normal plays? Give me some normal stuff to call here. I could really use a good play right here. Ornberger, end zone, touchdown, Bobcats! Ornberger dives and delivers. And now we go on defense. They need a touchdown. Nothing else matters. Field goal does nothing for them. Quick throw, caught. Fumble, ball's out, ball's out, ball's out. Bobcats recover, Bobcats recover. We're going to win the football game. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Fumble, Bobcats recover, and we're playing in a natty. Alpha Higgins is the player of the game. 3 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Somebody check my pulse, baby. Fumble recovery in overtime. And we're playing in the national championship game. We win the Sugar Bowl, or the Cotton Bowl, whatever we're playing in. I can't believe it. He fumbled the football. That never happens for me. I never get that lucky. That was a tough game. What a tough test for the freshman. I know he threw like 2 or 3 interceptions in that game. He's a freshman playing in the biggest game of his career. I mean, it's understandable. But we ended up with the W regardless. Give me that confetti and the fireworks, baby. The Cotton Bowl Classic. I kept saying Sugar Bowl. I thought it was the Sugar Bowl. It's the Cotton Bowl. And we win it. So whatever it is. And we're playing in a national championship game against some team. I don't know who it is just yet. Show me the money. It's USC. So back-to-back Big Ten matchups against Buckeyes and against USC. But they beat Texas. So no rematch from earlier in the season. Ooh, they beat them just barely. So both games were pretty fun to watch. And we have our national championship matchup. The Bobcats versus the Trojans. Oh my God, I can't believe we're here. Let's go finish the job with a true freshman of all things. We are playing in the national championship game for the first time in Bobcat Dynasty, and Bobcat history, I guess I should say, not just in Bobcat Dynasty, in Ohio Bobcat history. And we're led here by our true freshman quarterback, Kelsheem Ware. Elite dev. Maybe we'd be here regardless if he would have started the whole year or not, but we're here anyway. And he's the starter now, and he's not ever giving it up unless he gets hurt. That ball's out. It's fumbled. Recovery by USC. We're going to lose the football game. That's not a good start. Not a good start. We're playing in Raymond James. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's bad because they're going to get a touchdown probably. No, they only came with 3. Good for the defense there. And another field goal for USC. Oh my God, they are another field goal for USC. 3 field goals in a first half for USC. Not promising for them, but it's good for our defense, considering where they started on that drive. And that's going to be incomplete because they brought pressure and I didn't have anybody open. I could really use a touchdown here. Let's find out. Somebody open. Great route by Alpha Higgins. First down. Kelsheem Ware has an interception. I shouldn't have hyped up his simulation plays so much because now he's throwing picks a lot. But it's okay. He's just a true freshman playing in the biggest games of his career. It's not any big deal or anything. They blew up that run play unbelievably well. They're playing a lot of press coverage. And we have guys that can beat press. Snap that football! Snap that football! Snap that football! I should not have to wait for him to get ready. It's not my fault they completely changed. Taking a big sack right there. The fact that I had to wait for him to get into position is annoying. All right, Kelsheem. Good job. Gets to the 4-yard line. We're not kicking this field goal. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Bullet pass, touchdown, Bobcats. We're right in this game. Defense needs to come up big. I don't know if they did. We have the ball back though. And they did. 9-7 still. Huge. Got to score before the 2-minute warning's up. I hate that middle linebacker just stayed there and watched what I was going to do. Go cover somebody else. Why do you got to play good defense? Underneath. It's off of Higgins. First down. That's amazing. Where else do we go? Do we go to the stick? Maybe. This is not going to go well, is it? Step up in the pocket, Kelsheem. Throw me a block. Kelsheem, where? Dougie Sims Jr.? No, Doug would have had even more yards. He was so fast. Oh, God. Oh, God. Thank God that wasn't a pick. I was leaning heavily on the fact that O'Dwyer was going to just win down the field. He didn't. And so when I rolled to that side, it just wasn't going to work. From the 48-yard line. O'Dwyer holds on. Good catch. Good catch. 3rd and 3, under a minute to go. Underneath, it's Ornberger. First down. Clock will stop for a second. We're getting the ball to move, but this USC defense feels like there's like 19 people on the field. How? How does one make a diving attempt at that? They're playing the slot fade. We'll call our first timeout. I really want to throw this to Johns. It's just not going to be open. They had 3 guys in the area to cover it. But maybe this time when we run a hurry up, maybe this time he'll get open because they've kind of changed their formation. Nope, it's not open again. Had a guy covering it. Ornberger does a really good job there. We'll call our second timeout. I don't want to call curl flats, but I'm going to call it anyway, just to audible out of it. 2nd and 1. If we can get a first down here, that'd be huge. Stop the clock, and we do. Crispin gets us up to the 9-yard line. We'll run some hurry up and then call another run play, because why not? I guess that's why. They absolutely ate that up. But I'm not going to use my timeout yet because I get another play off quickly. Underneath, interception. How? How does he snatch that away? I hate this game. We didn't score? This is the most unbelievably low-scoring national championship game I've ever seen in my life. It is still 9-7. We have the football with a chance to take the lead and win the football game. I got to just hope and pray. O'Dwyer holds on to the football. I really wish that would have been caught in stride, but at least he caught it. Oh, it was Jeremy Johns. It wasn't O'Dwyer. He still won. It doesn't matter who it was. Oh, my God. They covered the slot fade. Stop covering slot fades. Why would you cover slot fade like that? Stop it. Just let me throw the ball. What did I do? Oh, I audible. Oh, that's a good thing the 2-minute warning came. I completely flipped the play on accident. I wasn't trying to do that at all. The crazy part is all we need is a field goal to win this game. But I don't want a field goal. I want more than that. Ornberger had a crazy good run. A crazy good play right there. I want a touchdown to prove our dominance over USC, but I guess I'll take a field goal if it wins us a natty. I mean, we're 7 seasons deep. That's a crazy good play by off of Higgins. He's gotten us into field goal range. The smart thing to do would be drain the clock and kick the field goal. We are going to run some plays. I'm not going to turn shoe clock on, but we are going to give some handoffs to Devin Crispin just to try to ease the pain a little bit, get some yards, some more yards closer. Come on, boys. This is our moment. This is our one shining moment. It's off of Higgins again. First down called and a timeout called by USC. They are ready to call their timeouts. They're panicking. They're panicking Skywalker. Handoff Crispin. Crispin in. Touchdown Bobcats. We have the lead in the national championship game. This is insane. A national title is possible. It really is. Deep ball. Oh my God, Murphy saves a touchdown. You can't be serious. You simply cannot be serious. He threw that. Murphy got cooked. Another one underneath. At this point, we should probably let him score. I mean, this is getting out of control here. 2 plays, they're already down to the 14-yard line? What's happening? Our defense was unstoppable the whole game. Kind of just, I mean, do we let him score? Do I start calling timeouts here? I might. I might start calling timeouts here. A pick would be unbelievable. End zone, touchdown USC. They did that so easily. It helped that they had the huge play to start the drive. It's 1-point game. It is 15-14. Oh my God. It's a little bit behind off of Higgins. Does he have the speed to run away? Off of Higgins to the end zone. Touchdown Bobcats. Ah! Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. 1 play to the house. Give cushion. Do not get beat over the top like we did. Deep ball. Caught. Tackle him. You gotta be joking me. No more timeouts called for USC. They need a touchdown. They don't need a field goal. Keep them in bounds. A sack would do unbelievable numbers. Come on, boys. We got this. A national championship's on the line. No way he caught that. There's no way. He did. He got both feet in, I think. And they got out of bounds, too. 15 seconds. Not like this. Not like this. Sack! That's ball game! It's gotta be! They can't. They can't snap it again. There's no way. They had guys in the end zone. They're gonna get it off. They're gonna have one more play. Oh my God. 3 seconds. You cannot be serious right now. That sack's huge, though. This is it for the national championship. One final play. Either we win or we lose. No in between. To the end zone. Knock it down. Ah! We are national champions. The Ohio Bobcats. 7 seasons. We did it. Wow. All on the back of a true freshman quarterback, Kelsheem Ware. I cannot believe it. I'm honestly stunned, amazed. I'm crying and throwing up at the same time. This is absolutely unbelievable. We've done it. We've brought glory to the great state of Ohio once again. Alpha Higgins is your player of the game, 7 for 139 and 2 touchdowns. But I think the real player of the game is Kelsheem Ware, baby. True freshman, elite dev. Not a lot of skill caps. That was an unbelievable run from Alpha Higgins. He just had enough speed to get away. And look at that one. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm like a proud papa right now. It wasn't without its struggles, though. That Buckeye game and that USC game in the national championship were unbelievably difficult, but we came through and won the championship. We could have had a perfect season, in theory, if we would have started Kelsheem from the beginning. But I was stupid. I will admit, I was stupid. I thought that Alfred Shockey, because he was simply a higher overall, I thought he'd be better. I was completely wrong. We get Ahmad Bugs to commit. That's nice. Another commitment. But I don't care about that because I care about winning the national championship. Oh my God, what a season. And we get Scheme Guru unlocked. That's cool. I never had that unlocked before. What a season. A magical miracle ride. And we are the 2030 national champions. Frame it, hang it in the Louvre. We had a journey to get here. Man, 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 man. Absolute insanity. We will move to the off season. Craziness. Just straight up craziness. Players leaving. Who do we have to say goodbye to? Devin Crispin wants to go pro as a sophomore redshirt at 91 overall. He's projected round 3. You're not going. He's coming back. Devin Crispin will come back for his junior season. Well, his junior redshirt season. Artie Ham, goodbye. Alfred Shockey, suck eggs. They're both graduating. We're keeping Crispin at wide receiver. Ezekiel Kumaro is gone. Didn't really play too much at the end. Sifo Finger was a great player for us. He's graduating. Nobody on the left guard. Greg Holiday at center is graduating. Right guard, Devion Earl. He was an unbelievable right guard for us. He's gone. Josh Grossman, gone. Graduation. Starter. Jermichael Love and Juan Giuliano both graduate. Deion Sands, we had a rocky history with Deion Sands, but he stayed all 4 years and he was a great player all 4 years. I'm surprised he's not even projected to go in the first round. Rico Da Silva is projected to go in the draft in the second round. Theo Lamb has graduated. We're going to need a kicker, it looks like. And that is all of our players. Will we get anybody drafted? Well, we obviously will because we have guys projected to draft, but will we get anybody that didn't have a projection to actually get drafted? I guess we'll find out. Draft results. Here we go. Rico Da Silva goes round 2. Devion Earl goes round 7. And Josh Grossman goes round 7. So 3 Bobcat players got drafted. Good luck in the NFL. And we've got ourselves a recruiting class to finish. All right. We've got 1,200 points to work with here. What's the transfer portal look like? Are there any big-time 5-star portal players that want to come play for the Bobcats, the national champions? No, there's not even a 5-star in the portal. There is a 3-star or a 4-star corner, Amari Thrash. I could certainly use a senior corner who would be unbelievably good like that. Are there any transfer freshmen, though? That's what I would be interested in. They've all locked us out except for a 2-star, a 2-star, a 2-star. We're not really in the market for any 2-stars. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Who's interested in the program? We've got a fullback and a quarterback. We don't need a quarterback. That's that's been decided. So it looks like we're just going to have to spend our points on the guys that we already have on our board because there's not really anything else that we can do. Nobody in the portal wants to come play for us, and we have everybody else figured out. Oh, we need a kicker. That's right. We need a kicker. Who's the best kicker in all of high school? It's this guy, but he doesn't want to come here. So it's this guy, Spencer Yoder. That's quite the name. I'll also scout that guy too, just in case. All right, let's wrap up this season with a great recruiting class. So Amari Thrash, we already know he's getting a scholarship, but how good actually is he? 99 change of directions, insane. 83 man, 90 agility. Oh yeah, he can play for us. We already knew that was going to be a possibility, but he can certainly play for us. One season of him would be pretty cool. We'll do a week 2 visit. We'll hope that he likes championship contender because we just won the Natty. So we'll give him that. And we'll move on to the kickers. How good are you going to be? 93 kick power is crazy good. He's got silver mega leg. Oh, I might be in on him. 75 speed, too. What about Jelani Hopes? Or Hops? Hops, probably. Only 78 kick power. You're booty cheeks, my guy. Yoder's the way to go. So we'll take him off the board, and we will go all in on Spencer Yoder. You are going to be kicking for the Ohio Bobcats. But we also need to learn about these other guys. Oh, that's right. I wanted to go after Gregory Freeman. We've got 1,200 hours to work with, so we will go ham on these guys. Not even just ham. We'll go turkey, salami, whatever we need to do. Week 2 visit for DeMarcus Brady, and he doesn't like anything that we're good at. Why do you not like anything that we're good at? What are you doing here? Why do you suck eggs? DeMarcus Brady. Scott Robinson. I mean, we just got a tight end. We don't need another one. So I'll just go like 10 on him. We'll get him if we in the lead anyway. All these other 3 stars, I'll just put like a few points on him. We'll do this guy, even though I don't think he's that good. We probably have to cut him in a couple years anyway. Coach Prestige, put 10 on him. We'll do 25 on this guy. We'll do him in a week 1. Coach Prestige. Steven, I do like Steven Roldan though, so we might go the full 65 on him. Even though he is a JUCO sophomore, he does look pretty good. He does look fairly talented. Fairly Dickinson. Evan Figures is a good player as well. We'll do that. We'll pull the full 65 on him. And I think that is us done recruiting for week 1. The big one, obviously, is the 4-star Amari Thrash. We'll see if we can get him. He's a transfer player. We'll see if he wants to come play for the national champions. We get Steven Roldan, so the JUCO sophomore has committed. We're number 1 for everybody else. We get something unlocked. What do we get? Master Motivator unlocked. That's huge. I like the sound of that. We're getting a lot of things unlocked right now. All right, so Yoder we're in the lead for. Nobody else has even offered him. Amari Thrash, we've jumped into number 2. Huge. We've got him on the week 2 visit. We're going to wait until after his visit to actually go after him with the whatchamacallit, the hard sell. Yeah, we're looking good for everybody here. Let's just keep simulating and see what happens. Let's pass the Buckeyes for Amari Thrash. Keenan Denny has committed to the program. DeMarcus Brady's committed to the program. 2 more players. Thrash, we're still second on, so the deal or the visit didn't really work, I guess. It's gonna have to rely on the we're gonna have to rely on the hard sell to get him committed. We're still good on him, we're good on him, we're good on him, we're good on him. Amari Thrash, here we go. We're gonna have to hard sell you. You didn't like the visit, but maybe the hard sell will do you justice. It's gonna be probably this one, unfortunately. We don't have great grades there, but we should be able to get the job done regardless. And we'll see what happens. Are we going to get him? Come on, Amari. We get Suatonga. We get Evan Figures. 2 more guys committed. And Amari Thrash didn't even choose the Buckeyes. Michigan came out of nowhere. Wow. That's crazy. He didn't even choose Ohio State. Michigan, I wasn't even considering them battling against them, and he stole. He got stolen. Insane. Absolute insanity. We'll finish out the class with these 3 guys, hopefully, and then we will see what our official recruiting class looks like. Where is it at in the standings? All that kind of good stuff. Spencer Yoder, the kicker, has agreed to come play for us, and I'm assuming those other 2 guys have also agreed to come play. National Signing Day. We got everybody. Let's take a look at the guys that we don't know their dev traits. We already know Darby's. Let's start with Ahmad Bugs. He's impact. Roldan has star, so the JUCO sophomore ends up having a decent dev trait. Normal for Keenan Denny, impact for Brady, impact for Tonga, star for Figures, normal for Robinson, impact for Freeman, and impact for Spencer Yoder, the kicker. But he has silver mega leg and 93 kick power, so I'm intrigued by that. Top classes, where do we finish? Just outside the top 5. If we would have brought in Amani Thrash, we would have had a top 5 class because we would have passed Wisconsin and probably even passed these 2 guys as well. We would have had a top 3 class, I would guess. Close. No elite recruiter just yet. Oh my God, Devin Crispin's at 95. So we've got 1 athlete. It's Gregory Freeman. He's a scrambler quarterback. He's only good as a quarterback, so we'll keep him at that. Is that everybody? Yep, that's everybody. Kelsheem Ware, I mean, he's going to skyrocket. I can just see it right now. We have a lot of quarterbacks on roster, by the way. They're all decently good, too. Running back, these 2 guys are going to be freaks. At wide receiver, all these guys are going to be freaks again. The fact that Alpha Higgins is coming back for a senior season is amazing. I mean, look at the speed that we have. We have 99, 94, 97. All these guys are 92, 93. Tight end, we have speed, with Berg being a 93 speed. Johns is a 90 speed. I can't wait. I cannot wait for training results. Show me the good training. Give me the good feels. We get 10,000 XP. That's huge. Absolutely huge. 99 for Crispin. Devontae Hester's a 97. Cam Hendricks 93, so along with Higgins. Wow, Kelsheem didn't go up. He's still an 84. That's kind of crazy. I mean, some of his individual attributes go up, but he's still an 84. That's okay. He's going to be our starter, so it doesn't really matter too much. 99 true for Devin Crispin, 92 for Clausen. These two are unbelievable. Wide receiver, 93, 89. Okay, I'm here for it. We got some studs. At tight end, got some studs. Left tackle, left guard, center. Everybody's looking good. We're very old at center, though. Very old at center. Although I think we brought some in this year. Right tackle, we're looking good as well. I mean, we got some studs here. Adrian Trapasso's an 88. Kevin Costello's jumped to an 89 as a freshman redshirt. Okay. Does he have a depth trait? He's got star. Not a lot of caps. His finesse moves are done. Okay, he can get a little bit better. He's a good player. I didn't realize he was going to jump so much. We got a lot of good defensive ends. 87 for Chester France. He's going to be the starting D tackle along with Brian Kearns. Jamar Witherspoon finally gets to start. He's going to be a freak. Devontae Hester, we knew is a freak. Enrique Valls is a great player. He started as a true freshman. And then the corners. I mean, our starting corner, our number one corner has 88 speed, but everybody else is unbelievably good. PJ Murphy, he got cooked on that one route by the Buckeyes, I think it was. Was it by the Buckeyes? It might have been. Or maybe, no, it was USC. It might have, I don't remember. Whoever it was, he had 97 speed, 89 style. How did he get cooked? I'm not sure. We're good at free safety. We've got Martin Brooks at strong safety. We might need to. I've already passed change player's position. I was gonna say might need to move one of these guys to strong safety. I didn't realize we only had one. Kicker. We've got Fehoko, and now we've got Spencer Yoder. I might even cut Fehoko, to be honest with you. I mean, my man is not that much higher of an overall and doesn't have as much kick power. They're both very good. I'll keep them both around. Maybe we can move one to punter in a couple of years. We've got a good team, and we're the defending national champs. We are the defending national champions, and that is going to be where the season or the video ends. I can't believe we're already here, but I do, before I forget, I want to make sure that the Big Ten conference rules is fixed. Yeah, we were only playing 4 conference games. Yeah, we got to get back up to 8. There we go. No, it must have got messed up when I moved us over to the Big Ten. Everybody else should be good, right? They're playing 9. Conference USA, Independence, Mid-Americans playing 8. Mountain West. Mountain West is playing, they're going to play 7 conference games. Pac-12 is going to play 8 conference games. The SEC is playing 8 conference games. They can, let's move up to 9. Why not? What about the ACC? They're playing 8. We should probably move ours up a little bit. What are we playing? We're playing in 8. We can play in 10 or 12. Let's play 10 conference games because we got a big amount of teams in here, and we should probably move Notre Dame at this point. Let's move Notre Dame to the ACC, wherever they're at. Notre Dame, move them to the ACC. Move UConn to another conference. I was going to move them to the ACC too, but it wouldn't really make much sense, would it? I mean, maybe it would. Let's move them both to the ACC. That way they're not uneven. All right. I'm not going to move anybody else around, I don't think. Like, nobody out of the Big 12 is going to go to the Big 10 or anything like that. So we're just going to keep everything the way that it is for another season. Make sure that we're all good. Yep, 10 conference games. I must have got glitched when I moved Ohio to the conference. Encourage transfers, but at least we fixed it now. We need to cut some people. We knew that. Quarterback. Jamarcus Ezekiel has 88 speed, 94 excel. I don't really remember scouting this guy. How good is he at throwing the football? His accuracies are not amazing. Jamison Clark probably should get cut. Let's cut Jamison Clark. Sorry, big dog. You probably were a good player for me, but you're getting cut. Running back, Greg Feely had some good momentum. He played well, and he's got 97 speed. We're gonna keep all the running backs. Wide receiver, we don't need to keep all these guys. I know that I love them all. You're not all gonna play. It just can't happen. So we're gonna cut probably Hakeem Kiwanuka. He's gonna get cut. Five more guys. Got to cut a tight end or two. Let's cut Jamison Figueroa, and then we'll cut probably Brooks Lincoln. 79 speed. Yeah, Brooks Lincoln's gonna get cut. Three more guys. Do we cut a center? No, we can't cut a center. We could probably cut a right tackle or two. It's gonna be PJ Majetti. Yeah, it's gonna be PJ Majetti. So then we move to the defensive end. Got to cut a defensive end here. Way too many of these guys. It's probably going to be Buck Lester. So Buck Lester's gone. We got one more person to cut. It could be D'Angelo Talbot, but he's got 89 speed, 89 excel. He's pretty decent. We have a lot of corners, don't we? We don't have that many. Can't cut a kicker or a punter. It's probably going to have to be... It's probably going to be Talbot, maybe. Or maybe just another defensive end. No, it's going to be Robert Goins. That's who it's going to be. All right, we're down to 85. Okay. There we go. We fixed the conference. So now we're actually playing conference games. And we're playing 10 of them this year. So that's going to be fun. I'll set up the recruiting board and the schedule just like I normally do, and we will do the final season of Bobcat football in the next episode. We've already achieved our goal of building up this team and winning a national championship. We'll do one more season of this where we play all the games and like play the moments and stuff like that. And then at the end of the video, like where we are right now, we will simulate seasons, at least a couple, mainly because I want to see how Kelshim Ware's career ends. So we'll follow some of our favorite players' careers for the final years of their time here, and then we'll end the series like that. So that's what's going to happen in the next episode. It's going to be a very long episode, a very massive episode. You don't want to miss it. But we won the national championship this year. I'm still in shock that we did it. I'm happy that we did it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.